Okay. Okay. Hello. Hello,
Oh.
hello. Hello, everyone. It's finally here. The stream with Amber. I am very, very excited for this stream. Very excited. How is everybody doing today? How are you, Amber?
I am doing great. How about you, Shimmer?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. So yeah, so in this stream we're gonna be talking about a lot of things, and also we're gonna I'm gonna be interviewing Amber here. I'm gonna be interviewing her, and there's gonna be a lot of pre-made questions that I have, and we're gonna be answering them. Um, Let me just go grab them. So yeah, so how are you feeling today, Amber? Are you feeling good for it?
I am just really nervous because this is the first time I am on stream with you.
It's fine. You're doing fine. You're gonna be fine. Also, if at any point anybody has other questions that they want to ask to Amber or me, you can do it. We're gonna have some in between sections where we're gonna be answering questions and all that. But yeah, so I see everybody is doing good in the chat. That's good. That's good. um, yeah, I'm going to begin with the first question. Who are you,
Alright.
Amber? Answer us that.
Who am I?
Who
That
are
is a
you?
very good question. Well, just to start off, as shown, my name is Amber Scarlit. I am currently a gacha tuber. I'm not really making much content as of right now, but eventually, once I have more time, I'll eventually do so. I'm also working on voice acting, so that is also a work in progress. And yeah, I think that's really I can think about. And also the co-director of reality team.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. That's good. What about you personally? What do you like?
What am I like?
Yeah.
Uh,
Just what
I'm
are you
sorry.
like? What do you like? That's a better question. What do you like?
You know what? Yeah, that's a much better way to put it. As mentioned before, I do a bit of voice acting practice. Um, I've gotten a lot better since the last few years because I dropped it in 2023, and now I came back up from around this year. So voice acting is one of my favorite things to do. Video gaming is also a great thing. I love to do artwork. I also do world building. I can probably go elaborate on that if anyone else is interested about it. Uh, what else? What else? What else? It's so hard to like answer stuff on the spot, sure.
I'm sorry. I wanted to give
That's
you a
okay.
surprise. Amber doesn't know any of the questions that I'm gonna be asking, so
No,
this
I
is.
don't. I'm not prepared.
She's very unprepared, but it's fine. You're doing fine. And actually,
uh,
let me ask a question that is actually the first question that I have here. How did
oh,
we meet? That's a very good question.
good question actually. You know what? Before I continue on rambling about what I am like personally, so how Shimmer and I met, I think that's around 2019, 2020.
2020 it
Um,
was, yeah.
I think you saw one of my content and reached out to me saying like, "Oh, you make really cool content and stuff," and just that's how we became friends. Cause Shimmer just reached to me, so I reached out to her. I didn't know that Shimmer existed. She just knew I existed.
Yeah, yeah. I think I remember. I think it was in a live stream, a premiere that I was doing that you like commented. It was Yeah, I think it was around that. I don't remember what video it was that I was live streaming, but it was a while back. It was in 2020, definitely.
I don't
Um,
remember which exact video.
yeah, I don't either. But I know that I remember that we met through a live stream that as well, and I think that's when I checked you out. So yeah, that's
Hmm.
how we met. Now, how did we decide to work together? I just kidnapped Amber.
Yeah, she technically did. Okay, you know what? I remember that detailed story though. Actually, you know what? Everyone, sit down, get some water or tea or whatever you like to drink. I am gonna direct the story this time because I remembered everything.
Yeah,
I
do it, do it, do it.
remembered it was an old server that you had, an old YouTube channel server you had back around, I don't know, 2023-ish,
Yeah,
2022.
2023.
Um, I remembered I was not a reality member at that time. Or I think back then it was called Moonlit, right? I think it
Yeah.
was called Moonlit back then. Yes.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, it was. Yeah, because I asked you to be moderator first before I asked you to be co-director. And you were
yes, actually.
moderator
And
for the
I'll
whole
get to
time.
that later.
Yeah.
Um, right. So I remember I think I was talking with Enabled in HK, which I saw HK in the chat. Hello, by the way.
Hi, HK.
um those those two, they were chatting about Moonlit spoilers, and I had no idea what was going on, and I was like, I want to be a part of this team, but like I don't know what I could be fulfilled in. And Shimmer here decides saying, hey, I think I have a role for you. It's to be a moderator, make sure to
Mm-hmm.
babysit my
Yeah.
members while I'm gone. So I'm like, you know what, that's a good idea, I like that role, so I took it. And yes, it's over a year since I worked with Shimmer now,
Mm-hmm.
and I remember the exact date
You
that
do?
you promoted me as a co-director. It was March 20th,
Really?
2024. It's been a couple of years.
Yeah.
Not years, months.
Months, yeah.
I think it's about been 9 months now.
Yeah, yeah,
Almost a year.
yeah. Yeah, after.
Um,
Yeah.
I don't want to I don't want to really go. I don't want to dive deeper in why I was hired as a co-director, because there was just a lot of internal conflicts that
Yeah.
happened with the former co-director and Shimmer. Um, at that time, I was slowly but surely helping Shimmer and try to redirecting her to telling the story, which is Shattered Reigns, that
Yes.
probably gonna talk about eventually.
Yeah, we are.
Um, and then I think from my memory right now that you're just like, you're a really great person in terms of helping me out with the story. How about you become a co-director? I'm like, what? I think I was in school. I was in high school
Yeah,
that time.
you were in high school.
And I think I was in the middle of my break between my classes, and I saw and you texted me about it. I'm like, hold on. I like freaked out. I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
Because I did not expect you to hire me on the spot like that. It was crazy. Hold on. I'm actually gonna pull up the conversation right now, actually.
Do it. Yeah, basically after the previous co-director, the previous co-director, me and her, we agreed that she was too busy to co-direct. So I was like, okay, well, I still need someone to help me. So I was like, who's the first person that came to my mind? And it was Amber. Amber was the first person that came to my mind, and I was like, yeah, Amber would be a good co-director. Yeah, she's very available. She's very quick to make decisions. She would be very perfect
sorry.
for it.
Sorry, I saw someone in the chat. I see one of my friends I invited. Hi, Kun. I told Shimmer that I'm inviting a few of my friends that are
Yeah.
outside of what Shimmer's community is, so I have people. Anyways, continue on with your story. I
Oh no,
apologize
yeah,
for,
practically, yeah, that was
interrupting.
it. That was it. That's how we met, and that's how I got her to work together. I kidnapped her basically, and HK said, HK said the story of every reality member Shimmer kidnapped us. Yeah, basically.
No, that is true. And also, yeah, Kaneko is also in here. Okay, cat. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I recognize you, Kun. And of course, I see Kaneko, okay, cat, and cat. So hello to you too. I had the chat fully pulled up.
Yeah, read it.
You said that you survived an exam at that time,
Mm.
and you said you talked to the former co-director, which I will not name. I asked like, hey, do you mind sharing? You said like it was fine for her to step down. She agreed that she's not the best person at the moment. I said that, well, is there going to be consequences about the issue, or you're going to let it slide? And this is where you pulled a 180 on me. You said, and I quote, well, I wanted to ask you about that. Would you like to help out, not just with moderating, but co-directing too? With a smiley face. And at that time, I was freaking out. Um, I mentioned to Shimmer that I had previous co-directing skills. I guess I don't mind sharing the story in front of the crowd because I don't really mind
Just
about
don't
it.
say any names or anything.
I won't name drop that person, but I used to be a co-director in another team before I got stepped down, and just for personal reasons. But yes, this is my second time co-directing for a team, and as soon as you told me that I am gonna be a co-director and I accepted, yeah, I mentioned about the time, and I said, oh, I had to go to freaking Spanish class, and we kind of ended up there, and then we just talked about more stuff about what I'm gonna be doing. So yeah, that's the story.
Yeah. Yeah. I kidnap people. Okay, for legal reasons, that is a joke.
It is a joke. It's a run-on joke that everyone has in reality.
Yeah.
We all got kidnapped. We're placed in Shimmer's basement, and we're not fed until we do our work.
Okay. Next question. Next question. What do you bring to the table as co-director, Amber?
Well, that is actually a really good question, and I'm gonna do my best not to give too many spoilers. So behind the scenes in reality, I not just advise Shimmer with the entirety of the story. I actually write the script of some of the actual episodes. If I were to pull up right now of within the server, I actually wrote no, you wrote the upcoming episode.
Yeah.
That's gonna be coming out soon. Do you want me to mention about any of the EPs that were cut out? Or no? Actually, no, this is not. I just realized this one isn't cut out. Never mind.
Yeah,
this was Arsenic Mistake.
Yeah. It wasn't cut out. Yeah.
Arsenic Mistake. This was written by me actually, and Shimmer just edited it. So if you check the credits for that episode, it was written by me. So I'm just kind of the draft writer and help her out with having what Roxy and Shimmer were saying. So yeah, that was all me.
Then we have, we had another episode that you wrote, but it was it was cut out because it was way too complex and we had to simplify it to something else. And then we had another episode, which is the episode after episode 3 of Shattered Rain, which it also got cut out. Well, it's not cut out, it's on hold. It's on hold at the moment.
Yeah.
But,
also,
yeah.
Kun said this is very nice to listen to while drawing. I also listen to his streams on Twitch as background noise, so this is now the tables have turned now. He's listening to my stream. Well, it's our stream. Also, to talk about episodes, Kun, we're talking about Shattered Rain shorts, which I know you never heard about it, but you should definitely check that out.
Oh yes, definitely.
Which, Shimmer, if you don't mind explaining what the series is about, because I do not remember.
Basically Shattered Rain shorts. It's a prologue series to Shattered Rain. Basically, it's kind of like, you know how many series have like an episode 0 or like a pilot episode where there's just talking about the backstory of certain characters. Well, basically Shattered Rain shorts is that, but instead of one episode, it's just a series. A mini series of like 5 to 6 episodes. So yeah, that's what Shattered Rain shorts is. But the actual series is called Shattered Rain, which I'm gonna be talking a lot about that in the next few questions.
Eventually,
but
yeah. Also, yeah. Oh yeah, thank you, Lemmy. I was gonna answer Kun's question. Where do I check it out? You can check it on this channel actually.
Yeah, it's right there. So. I haven't made a playlist. Oh no, I don't think I haven't made a playlist for that. I should make one. I'm going to make one.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay.
Right.
Next question. What's one thing you admire about each other's creative style? Go first, Amber.
As in, like, with the other members?
Yes.
Or
what
okay.
Like, what do you admire about me and what do I admire about you? basically.
Shimmer, there's a lot I could talk about with you in terms of
Just keep,
admiring you.
just keep it short. Keep it short.
Sure. I mean, you're writing a series, and the fact that you're able to pull a really good team together, that's admirable, guys. I I look up to Shimmer with that. I mean, I used to run a series that was canceled because I couldn't handle the stress. But the fact that you're able to keep this up is that's impressive. Oh my god. Um, and I guess answering because you're saying like what you admire about me because I can't answer that for
Yeah,
myself.
I'm gonna
I want
answer
you
that.
to say
Yeah,
it.
what I admire about you, literally everything, especially your writing. Your writing, I
Sure.
love the way you write. It is so pretty and so cool, and I just love that. We love our
No,
directors here. Yes, we
Shimmer.
do. Yes, we do. So yeah, that's something that I really admire about you. Just your style of creating and your style of
Right.
writing. Yeah, it's just amazing. I love it.
I guess I'll go elaborate into writing.
Hmm.
So before I joined reality or even got assigned to become a script writer for Shimmer as a co-director, I make my own short stories if it's like personal or not. I just like writing in a creative manner in general. For instance, if you give me like a photo and you hand it to me saying, "Hey, make a story out of it," I'm like, "Okay, bet," and I'm able to do that. That's one of my skills I'm able to do. I mean, anyone could do that, and it's common practice for
Hmm.
creative writing actually. Um, I also, like I said, I talked about doing world building. That's a part of just creative writing in general,
Hmm.
making lore and custom creatures and such. You
Yeah.
know what? Since we're talking about custom creatures, I'm gonna shout out to HK again because she
Yes.
made the cinder creature you saw in episode
Yes.
1, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. The cinder
We
creature
we
was
love
made.
cinder.
Yeah, the cinder creature, the little animal that Shimmer was petting,
Oh,
that design was made by HK. So shout out to HK. We love HK.
also yeah, HK is correct. I'm scary when I write in a good way. You know what? I'll give myself a fun fact.
Do it.
I also am a current role player, and
Yes.
for those who role played with me, I'm terrifying. As in, I break Discord limits multiple times.
Mm.
For the record, I think the most amount of times I broke Discord with one reply, I think is 3 times. So 4 messages for one roleplay reply. So you're gonna have to bear with me with walls of text. I am a novella role player. Of course, I'll break
Literally.
Discord's knees with a hammer.
Okay. Next question. What's been your favorite part about working together so far? I'll go first
Like
for
working
this,
with
guys.
you.
Yeah, working together. What's been your favorite part about working together? Honestly, just talking with you. It's very
No,
fun.
in general,
Yeah,
it's
just
fun to
talking
work
with
with
you.
you.
Yeah, talking with you about the characters, the scenes, and all of that. It's just very very fun. It's literally my favorite part about us working together. What about you? What's your favorite part?
I just think that whenever we're planning out the episodes, we get so giddy about it. Like anytime we one of us have a eureka idea, we just start freaking out about it in a good way. We're like, oh my god, this is gonna be so good. This is
Yeah.
gonna be so good. There's also just really random stuff that we keep saying that like just even though it's not in the episode, we just make a headcanon about
Mhm.
it. And that might be just an extra content that'll be pushed aside from the episodes itself. So it's not just making creations for the actual main content. We are also creating just rip-off content,
Yeah.
aka ones that are absolutely unhinged and will make everyone laugh.
Yes.
We're
Yes.
not, yeah. It's lovely.
It
Also,
is.
role playing is very fun.
Yeah.
Everyone should get into it.
Okay. Next question. Okay, this one's for me. I'll be answering this question. How did I come up with the idea for Shattered Rain? Well, sit down because this is a long one. This Shattered Rain. I've been writing Shattered Rain since 2020, basically. Basically, I wanted to make a Shimmer story, and I wanted to make her story something like how I did with Roxy's story as well. So I wanted to make it, and been writing it since 2020, and I keep rewriting it and rewriting it and rewriting it and rewriting it. However, just recently last year, I was rewriting it again, and I was like, okay, I gotta change some things of the story because some things I'm just not liking them completely. So I'm just gonna change a few things, and then yeah, that's what I did. I changed, I
Yeah.
changed it, and I changed Shimmer's story a bit, and yeah, it got me to fall in love with Shattered Rain even more. This is also around the time where I talked to Amber about it and talked to her to see if she wanted to become
Okay.
co-director. So
I have so
yeah,
many questions about me. Oh God, I'm sorry.
yeah.
I realized I skipped a lot of stuff. Actually, I'm reading back the chat. Um, I completely missed out one of the friends I actually invite. There's another person I invite.
Mm-hmm.
Retrace. I see you. Hi. I don't know if you're still here, but ladies, gentlemen, other non-binary identities. I would like to give a big mention to Retrace. She's
Mm.
actually the one who actually brought me back into voice acting. She's an amazing voice actress, really great range. I'm woman, I'm sponsoring you by the way. This is you say you want voice acting work, I will
Yeah.
give it to you. If
Yeah.
anyone's interested to getting voice acting work, she's a freelancer.
Yeah. Free
But
sponsor. Free sponsor.
free sponsor. Anyways, let me go back down the chat. Let me ask, were you a co-director for Gotcha or something outside of Gotcha? For right now, I'm co-director for Full On Gotcha Community. I I don't want to tell which team I was in. I
No,
was co-directing
don't.
because personal conflict can arise, and I don't want that to
Yeah,
happen
and it's in the past.
between
It's
her and I.
yeah, it's in the past. We don't need to talk about that.
Yeah, retrace into the chat.
Uh-huh.
Hi, yes, I called you. Um, she's one of my closer friends in creative voice acting. I did recommend you, Shimmer,
Mm.
in terms of hiring, which we'll talk about that later on for a reality. Anyways, let me see if there's any other questions before we continue.
Yeah, someone asked,
Uh,
Amber, how did you find Gacha? Was it recommended to you by someone, or did you find it on YouTube?
Good question. Um, how I found Gotcha, I think it was around 2018, 2017. I remembered I watched those really just, those stereotypical
Yeah.
videos. I can't even list one about it's those kind of videos,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I
yeah.
just got very awe-inspiring. I was like, maybe I want to make my videos too, and I guess I'll talk about more about my YouTube
Mm.
journey, to where I got to
Yeah, that's one
now.
of the questions actually.
Fun. Okay.
So further on, it's one of the questions.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'll answer that once that comes around. But
Mhm.
also retrace. I don't know how I think the stream's on a delay a little bit. I'm pulled up the chat on my other device, so it's fine.
Okay, this is
All
another
right.
question
Next
for
question.
me. This is another question for me. What has been the most challenging part of creating Shattered Rain? Literally everything.
No, I can support that. It's
Yeah.
hard to run a series.
Yeah, it's very hard. I think specifically because we're working with a lot of different people, that connection and those relationships can be very difficult to handle. Not in a not I don't want to mean it in a bad way because literally everyone in reality is very nice. They're amazing people and I love them.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes life happens, and so we gotta find other ways to do things, and just rescheduling stuff. And it can be very
Mm-hmm.
very difficult, especially because you get a message like, "Hey, I'm not gonna be able to complete my part," and I'm like, "Okay, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I got you. What am I gonna do?" So
So yeah,
yeah.
basically, in all honesty, you created Moonlight, which is the first, the
Mhm.
beta version of reality. You combined it with just a few friends of yours,
Mhm.
and now with reality, you've expanded to a lot of people you never talked to, but you trusted on their
Mhm.
skills, which is something that's actually really great to have. Because like
Yes.
we need to expand, and again, we'll talk about more on members because we need more members, please. We need more people to
Yeah.
kidnap.
So
Oh,
yeah. So
got
yeah.
another question.
What?
Retrace asked, "What's both of your favorite parts about the creative process?" Meaning probably the
Hmm.
storyboarding.
Okay. Yeah. You answer that first.
Oh, um, I guess my favorite part's on the creative process because whenever Shimmer gives me something, for instance, like say, hey, create a scene, and I think I'm gonna pull up a reference to episode 2,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm gonna go talk about how I process my the script I wrote.
Mm-hmm. Do it. Do it.
So Shimmer wanted me to write about Roxy and Shimmer. Those two, I think they were in like kind of like building. I think I don't
Mm-hmm.
remember how episode 2 went out, but told me to go into a building. Roxy's instructing Shimmer how to control her fire magic, and while Roxy's just teaching in the background, Shimmer just decides to mess something up. Sets the table on fire. Freaks out about it. Puts on her gloves because that controls her fire resistance. That turns off. Roxy turns around and says, "What are you doing?" And then they look outside. An entire forest is burnt down. Um, Basically, Shimmer has given me the entire plot of what's gonna happen. I'm just the one who's working on dialogue and knowing how the character works. I have to ask Shimmer on their personality. I'm telling you right now, I have nothing 100% pat down
Mm-hmm.
because I have no idea how the heck Roxy acts or
That's true.
Shimmer.
That's true.
So I'm just the beta version. That's
Exactly.
why Shimmer can edit out what the characters would say. I just give the ideas on how
Mm-hmm.
they would say it.
Yeah, that's basically how we work along and how we worked for the other version of episode 3 that we had. We also did it that way. And also the other episode that we don't know what we're gonna do with yet. I gotta make a decision on that.
All
Okay.
right. Let me also ask. Oh, just curious. But what does it take to be a member? Reality. If we were to be a member, how long do we need to commit? I think we might save that one for later, right?
Yeah,
We
yeah,
probably might
we're gonna
that.
save
We'll
that
save
one
that for later.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll save that for
I'll
later.
keep in mind of that.
There's gonna be questions. There's a section of questions that's gonna be about reality and all that. So we'll answer it on that section. Okay, next question. Okay, we answered that. Okay.
You should probably check them off. Like probably cross them off
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
as you go.
If we were to make another project together, what would it be?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
You know what?
I don't
You know
even know.
Let's just make some ideas right now, Shimmer. We're
Honestly,
sitting right here with a I don't know what you gave me in this cup.
yeah.
But it might be coffee or
Yeah,
tea.
coffee.
But um if we were to make another project,
Honestly,
I know you talked about your universe with me.
Yeah.
How
there's
about
that.
a crossover between Dravonia, which is my world build, and your world?
That
Have
would
them
be really
collide
cool.
somehow, and that's how Amber, my character, and Shimmer's character, Shiver, kind of meet up, and some chaos could happen.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If we could do a crossover between those two worlds, it might be insane and might
That would
be,
be really
a little bit
cool.
difficult to do.
Yeah, that would be
'Cause,
really cool.
Because Shimmer's world is more realistic, based on Earth. While for Dravonia is more focusing on fantasy, and actually I focus on more about the dragons. That's why I named it Dravonia, the land of dragons. Majority of the population is dragons, or some kind of mutation of dragons of some sort. Having combining between basically the literal reality, not to make a pun, and focusing on the fictional side. Mushing that together, that's gonna be chaos.
It'll
and we
be
like
really
chaos.
cool. It'll be really cool. That would be cool. Another thing that I think maybe that's something that a future project reality can work on is definitely Roxy's story, which is Fate. I think yeah.
Talked about that with me.
I think yeah, if we were to make another project, definitely the one between me and Amber, and definitely Fate's Fate the Roxy's story, which is Fate. So yeah, that would be really really cool.
That'd be really cool. But if we
Yeah.
were to work something just the two of us together, I just want to, because I feel like I'm gonna get more lore about Dravonia, because I'm gonna expose this to the public for once. So within Dravonia's deep in lore history, I connected with like literal Earth lore, aka like what you see in history class. So I had the universal war between Earth and Dravonia when Earth was having World War II. If anyone knows historical context between World War II, you know how horrendous that would be. This leads to the ban of humans of any kind, or any hybrids that have at least 50% human DNA, which that's what Amber has. That's why she's banned from her own world. Yeah, trauma.
We love that.
So I figured if I combine Shimmer's universe, which is mainly human or some kind of superhuman, it's gonna freak Dravonia out, and they'll think it's a whole entire another war again.
Oh
It's
my
gonna
God.
be crazy.
That would be.
I think
really
it would be
cool.
really cool to see that.
Yeah.
You know what? That might be a canon idea. Who knows?
Honestly,
Oh,
maybe,
yeah.
maybe.
Lemmy says, yeah, that was a scary. Yeah, it is a scary war. But here's the thing: this war between Earth and Dravonian lasted for I don't know, like 5 to 6 years. It was a long war. It was very brutal. A lot of innocents died. I don't know the statistics about it right now, but I can just make it up on the spot, like probably later. But a lot of innocent people have died.
Yes.
Humans eventually forfeit because they were losing so many people in comparison to Dravonians, and they just call the white flag. And yeah, chaos. Like HK said.
Literally. Okay.
Okay.
Next question.
Yep.
Okay. Next question. Wait. I'm not sure if I should. No, we're gonna skip that one.
After the stream, you need to tell me what question that is. Now I'm curious.
Okay. Actually, it's just I think we already answered it basically. Like
what was the question then?
It says if you could describe your creative partnership in one word, what would it be?
Chaos.
Chaos. Yeah.
Chaos.
It's very chaotic.
Yes.
Our sessions are very chaotic when we talk about everything in reality. So yeah, definitely chaos.
Yep.
Okay. That was a simple one. Next question. How do you divide the responsibilities between directing and co-directing?
That's a good question. Do you want to answer that first, or I answer it?
I'll answer it.
Okay.
Basically, to divide the responsibilities.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Just the top 3 Nipodome topics of all time. She is so right. She is so right about that.
It's fine. Okay.
Anyways, continue.
Okay. How do you divide the responsibilities between directing and co-directing? Honestly, I don't even know how to answer this question.
I think I know how to answer it.
Okay, you answer.
So, co-director and director, they literally fall within the same roles. However, the way you split it up is that like I said, I do the script writing. Typically, I do the beta script writing if you have hard time. You basically are just the final editor. You're basically the person that says the final say. Yeah, I'm just your advisor.
Yeah,
is what I'm saying.
Also,
Amber. That's how I think it is.
Yeah, and you also help out with making the events and all of that stuff, and organizing the events and the reality. How do you say it? The welcome messages. Yeah,
every time I welcome reality, I have a specific message I give to everyone nowadays.
And also the birthdays. Yeah. The birthdays you help out with. Yes, the birthdays.
We love selling.
Basically anything. Basically anything that I probably can't do or just would be better if Amber does it, she will do it. If I'm not there, if it's something and I have to put an announcement and I can't put it out at the moment, then Amber will do it. So she does that.
The backup.
Yeah.
Her advisor, her backup, the person that announces birthdays and stuff. I don't want to lead into like the main traditions we have. I got a feeling that's a question within those 30. I don't know. I'm gonna say that for now. Okay. Because I don't want to ramble too much.
Okay. Let me ask. Curious, but who designed your Discord profiles? Okay.
Shimmer. I'm pointing to the call right now. I'm pointing to Shimmer. She did absolutely beautiful on Amber's human form. Look at it, guys. Can we admire it for a few seconds, please? It's absolutely beautiful, and oh my, I fell in love.
Yeah.
I shared this to multiple of my other friends. Of course, like Reachers was in there. HK. I've showed those to. They loved it.
Yeah. I'm so glad you liked it. Yeah, the PNG tubers were made by me, both of them. If you're talking about the little Yeepy creatures, that was made by Amber. Yeah, the little Yeepy creatures were made by Amber. So
I might want to redesign Amber a little bit. The horns are a little off, but like it doesn't matter. They're very cute. And
yeah.
you know what? Fun fact. I was doing a test stream like hours ago, like around like 1 p.m. at my end,
Mm.
and Shimmer just like, hey, we should get a table. I'm like, okay, maybe add a little bit of drinks. Oh wait, add the Yibi creatures
Yeah.
as a like a little plushie. I
Yeah.
need that right now. I need them. They're my comfort buddy.
Yes,
They
yes.
are cute.
Yeah, they're really
So
cute.
so Shimmer here, she did a wonderful job. She sped run this within like hours before.
Yeah, I
So we
was
gotta applaud for her.
it
For a
was
good
literally
second.
like
God.
4 p.m. My end. I started the stream at 5 p.m. and it was literally 4 p.m. and I was
Okay.
just like drawing the table and fixing the stream.
Yeah, awesome. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, the plushies are I guess is a demo of what I draw. I don't
Mm.
really draw Yippee creatures as much anymore. I should probably go back into it. I draw creature designs, which
Mm.
Shimmer. If, I was gonna say if you're looking for another creature designer. No, I'm not that great in all honesty. I'm okay. I'm actually just okay at it.
Mm.
HK does it better, in my opinion. I'm still working on an anatomy still, and I'm working on trying to improve the anatomy of my creatures still. So once I get the down pat of it, I'll be just like, hey, if you need another like creature designer, I need. I'm pretty sure I'm merging my creatures. I don't know.
That's one of the things I'll talk about future in the future questions.
Okay,
Yeah, so we're gonna leave
alright,
that
we'll save that
later, but maybe next year official merge, maybe.
next year.
Maybe I don't know.
So she improved HK. I mean, okay, I mean she is right. I don't know if I'm able to share ones on stream, but like
yeah.
maybe
Yeah,
I
I
probably
don't think
could
so.
later.
Yeah. Okay. Next question. Okay, this one is for me. What's your brainstorming process like when coming up with ideas for Shattered Rain? Well, okay. I'm actually prepared for this.
Good.
Because I want to share this. I want to share this. Hopefully, okay, yay, it works. We're back to the screen sharing. Let's go.
Hey.
Okay. I'm gonna pull up Milano here. Okay, here it is.
Okay.
What's my brainstorming process like? Well, here you go. This is how I brainstorm. You'll be able to see it in the stream soon, Amber, because of the stream delay.
Alright. Yeah, I have it pulled up on my other device.
Yeah, this is what I do. This is how I organize. Basically, I find pictures that I like out of Pinterest and put them all here. And yeah.
God, the storyboard, by the way, beautiful. Oh my god.
So yeah, there's a spoiler here. Actually, I forgot to.
Uh-oh.
So yeah, spoiler. We have a logo for Shattered Rain, which is done by the Lunar Star. I commissioned her to do the logo, and she was really nice to do it. And she did an amazing job. We have the logo. We even have a logo animation for it. It's very pretty. I'm not gonna show that yet, but here you have a spoiler of the logo of Shattered Rain. So yeah.
Also, Retrace, thank you for stopping by. You go do your work. Please.
So yeah, this is
Take
how
care.
I basically organize. Something else that I have yet to put here is the inspired songs that have inspired me. There's a lot of songs that have inspired me actually, and I gotta put that here. But basically, how I brainstorm for Shattered Rain is just through songs.
Lovey got shocked about saying that. Yes, Lunar. Yes,
Yeah,
she
Lunar
did that.
Star. Yeah, she did that. She did the logo. She was very nice to do it. Yeah, that's basically my process for brainstorming. Like I just come up with ideas. I look through Pinterest a lot. I have a Pinterest board for Shattered Rain specifically, and these are just some of the pictures that there is in the Pinterest board, and just get inspired off of that. And then once I have like a scene or something, I'm like, hey Amber, there's this really cool scene I just thought of.
And I just look at it, I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, and then we both freak out.
Yeah. Um, Basically, it's also that Shimmer made a small Pinterest board for Amber's design actually for the Dark Academia outfit I got right now. So if you want
Mhm.
to share that Shimmer, feel free.
I don't know
It's
if I can
heckin' cool.
share it here. I think I
Or you could try to
could.
share the full body of Amber because you designed from
Yeah,
head to toe.
yeah. We can share that
It's
later. I have
beautiful.
it here, but
Yes.
we can share that later. Okay. Um.
Hmm.
So yeah, this is how basically I do things. Obviously, there are some other like there's a character section and then there's a story section, but I'm not gonna click on any of those because that is spoilers. That is very heavy
Yep.
spoilers, so we're not gonna click on that. But
Mm.
yeah, this is basically how I brainstorm things. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Let me change this back. Oh, I love the scene fading. We love that. It's so easy.
It's heckin' cool.
Okay. Next question.
Hey.
Do either of us ever struggle with creative blocks? How do you overcome them? Huh.
Big yes to the
Yeah.
forehead. Yes, I have a hard time doing writer's block.
Mm.
Um, how I would combat against creator like writer's block. Oh, I don't know how to answer this though. Actually, it just happens.
Yeah.
Like it just happens on the spot, and then like I just kind of wait it out. I'm just
Mhm.
like, okay, if I feel like I'm stuck, I'll push it to the side, and then light bulb goes off in my head. I'm like, oh, that's what I want to write, and then I go
Mhm.
back. It
Ba-
just you just give your brain time.
Yeah.
It sometimes needs time to load.
Yeah, basically
times.
same thing for me. I just wait it out. I wait a bit. If inspiration doesn't come in like a month or something, because I've been stuck on creative blocks for months, and if inspiration doesn't come, then I'm just like, okay, well, what am I supposed to do? This is when I call Amber for help.
Yes, I unblock
Yeah.
her brain for a good second. I remove all the ads that are roaming around her head.
Exactly, basically.
I don't know what kind of ads are roaming around your head, but I unblock those for you.
Exactly, she's the ad blocker.
Oh yeah, no, not unblock. Sorry, block them. My bad. I'm not here to let in more ads into your brain.
Yeah. So yeah, basically same thing as Amber said. It just kind of happens, and if it doesn't happen soon, then I just call for help.
Yeah, that's why again I'm one of the script writers, and if she's just stuck with any other idea, she goes to me. And I'm like, okay, it's either I have an idea or my brain's also blocked, and
Yeah.
we're just blocked together, and we just unblocked. We just decide to block off the ads just together within our heads, and then we just start yapping.
Yeah, basically.
It happens like that.
Okay. Next question. Okay, this one's for me. How do I stay motivated when working on big projects like Shattered Rain? Honestly,
That's such a good question.
yeah, honestly, I've struggled a lot with motivation. Amber knows this. I've
Yeah,
been struggling
I'm
with
aware.
motivation for so long.
Hey, I
but
struggle with that too.
when I started fixing Shattered Rain and the story of Shattered Rain, and I started adding elements that into the story that I have always loved, I think that's when I started to be like, okay, I'm seeing potential in Shattered Rain. Shattered Rain can actually be done, and I think just that, like that moment when I like saw like, oh, this can actually get done. Like this is actually something that can actually be released, and just talking about it, it gives me motivation to continue working on it because releasing series and releasing gacha projects, not specifically gacha projects, but just releasing my stories into the world, you know, it's something that I've always wanted to do. And so now seeing with Shattered Rain the potential it has for it to actually become that series, it makes me excited. It makes me excited. Not only that, but also working with reality and just I've seen the stuff reality has done, especially for episode 3. Episode 3 is very complex in terms of visually, like there's a lot of things going on visually. And so just when I see that, I'm like, dang, this is such a cool thing. It is really really fun. And yeah, like I said, just when I see the stuff reality does, I'm like, oh my god, this is crazy. So yeah, basically all of that just keeps me motivated to continue working on Shredder Raid. I do have moments where I'm like, I don't really want to do this, but I just give it time. Just give it a time, take a break for a few days and give it time. And then when I come back, I'm coming back and continue working on it. That's just how I do it. But yeah. Anything you want to say, Amber?
About like how this really just what was the question again?
The question was, how do I stay motivated when working on big projects like Shadow Rain? Anything
Okay.
to add before moving on to the next question?
In terms of working with Shattered Rain as a co-director, yeah, there are times I've just lost motivation about in general about the work I've been getting, because it's not it's I remember it was I don't think we ever released this yet, but I used to be working on episode 1, but it's a rip-off version of it.
Oh, yeah.
It's meant to be really bad.
Yeah.
And it's meant to just be like, hey, can we go watch Shattered Rain? We have Shattered Rain at home. Shattered Rain at home.
Yeah, actually,
It's basically that.
Yeah, about that. That is actually going to be released next year, but it's going to be released.
Mm-hmm.
But you guys will definitely see it because it's hilarious. It's something that. Yeah.
No, it's a masterpiece.
Yeah, it is.
But unfortunately, I took way too long, and it resulted for the person to take over because I realized I couldn't handle it because I struggled with motivation to continue it. I was busy with just schoolwork in general and just stressing out, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't think it's for me. So, staying motivated for this group, it requires just a lot of work and realizing like sometimes I can't handle these certain works. I have to pass it on to a different member and work with what I'm able to do and able to get it on like ASAP. But in terms of like any other projects I'm working on, I don't know if HK and I want to tell this, but her and I are planning something on our collaborative channel. We're working on a new series. I didn't tell you?
I don't think you did.
Huh? I kind of feel like I did.
Did you? I don't know. We'll figure it out later.
Well, in a vague mention, I am working something with HK. We haven't really started too much in terms of like making it into a video and such, but we had a lot of ideas in mind. I can share? Okay, yay. So our series that we're trying to work on, it's called Creator's Choice. It's a combination. It's basically kind of a modified version of it was an original series that I was originally gonna make called Forgotten Code. That's been transcribed into Creator's Choice. It talks about the fourth wall, about the characters that HK and I made. It talks about the main cast that she made, the first 13. And they're just kind of just in this like void of just nowhere, and they have no idea what the heck is going on. And you'll find out what the hell happened on the outside of technology and such. It's gonna be crazy. It's a lot of trauma's gonna happen. A lot of probably sensitive topics are gonna be mentioned. So please, veer discretion. We'll put a warning about that. I don't know how I would rate it. Probably like I'm just saying like 16 and up. It's gonna be pretty mature in terms of what's gonna be talked about. Because the planning I had with HK, it's I did a role play with her. That's where I broke Discord way too many times for one reply, by the way. It was a very angst scene that probably might pop up, and we were planning about it, and just like, God, it's so good, but like it's gonna be so hard for those who relate, and that's kind of the point where I'm getting through. But anyways, let me ask another question.
Yeah. Shimmer, you're going to make more tutorials in the future. I so desperately want to. But also, I want to focus on Shattered Rain because I really want to put Shattered Rain out there next year. Not gonna reveal yet because we're gonna be talking about that later on, but not gonna reveal that yet. But I want to make more tutorials, and maybe I'll find somewhere in the year to release maybe just 1 or 2 tutorials. But yeah, making tutorials, I think if I do make tutorials, I'll probably just do them in the streams itself, like not a really fully edited, like a fully edited video. I'll probably, if I make a tutorial, I'm probably gonna be like, hey, I'm just gonna be showing this stuff, how to do a certain thing on live 2D in a stream, and then that's it. I'm not gonna
Also,
focus
you don't
on
need to
editing.
apologize, by the way.
Yeah.
This is good.
Yeah,
We
it's
want
fine.
more questions.
I mean, we
Please.
have 30 questions.
Yeah, I want to hear more questions from you guys. I don't care if it's silly.
Yeah.
I will answer them.
Yes. Please
I don't
do.
mind.
Please do. So yeah. Okay. Next question. Wait, where is it? Okay. If you could give me one piece of advice, what would it be? If you, Amber, could give me one piece of advice, what would it be?
Okay. Okay, that is actually a good question. I don't know what to advise you.
I'm curious about that too.
Well, I'm curious what you would advise to me if it was reversed. Anyways, I have to answer the question.
Mm-hmm.
What I would advise, don't put too much work on yourself. I've seen you do that so many times, Shimmer. Please, for the love of God, take a damn break. Woman,
Fair enough.
I know you finished Kish in 14 days. That's cool. But don't do that again.
No.
Please.
No.
Stressing the living hell of yourself. No.
No, trust me. I learned my lesson with Cage. I am not doing that again.
You're not speedrunning. I mean, yeah, you slayed. But
Yeah.
You slayed yourself in terms
Yeah.
of mental health. Nah. I can't.
Yeah, I did that with Kish. I'm not doing that again. Yeah, if you want something like Kish again, you're not gonna see it. Probably if I do something like that, it'll probably be a bigger like time, like in a month or 2 months, like maybe that. But
I'll make sure of it.
but 14 days or 2 weeks, no, we're not doing that.
That's crazy. I don't know how you pulled it off. But
I
you
don't
did
know
it.
either. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how I did that either. I'm still shocked about it.
Yeah. All right. If did you have that question in reverse, meaning if you were to advise me with anything?
Yeah,
Did you have that,
I can
or-
answer
okay.
it. I can answer it.
Go ahead. We'll see.
Honestly, just we already talked about this last night. For you to make your
is it
own
that?
channel. No, for you to make your own channel, like I would, like that would be my advice for you making your own
You know
channel
what?
because you have so much potential to be such a good writer. You should
I
totally
mean-
do it.
I mean, I'm running a collaborative channel with HK. I just have very I have very low motivation to even make work as of late. I'll talk to HK about us and pick up our channel again. And also, I guess I'll put a little announcement about myself. I did talk to Shimmer yesterday night. I was debating if I also want to try to do a streaming thing. I'll be mainly streaming on Twitch if in the future, hopefully, once I get a gaming computer, because Apple products are not great, and they'll scream at me 24/7. So I don't want to start off the stream like that. And yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, I got distracted.
It's fine.
But yeah, streaming in general, I was unsure if I want to pursue into that because like I've seen my other friends, one of which again I'll mention Retrace. She's a streamer for I don't know how many months or maybe years, but she's a great streamer. I've been very inspired to try to do something like probably like stream games I absolutely love. And there's also just my other friends that also stream, and I'm just like, it sounds really fun, and I don't feel like I don't need to stress about it. It's just stream whatever I like, and just I have a good audience with me. And once I do get a gaming computer, I asked Shimmer to hopefully make my own VTuber.
Yes.
Eventually.
And I will.
And of course, yeah. With not this design, unfortunately. I really love this design, but this is not the main Amber I have. But
yeah,
also
I love to do
HK.
a VTuber for you, Amber. Like you already know that, and you know that I would.
You were so
Yeah.
passionate. You
Yeah.
really wanted in.
Yeah.
You do great artwork. You're perfect.
Okay. Next question. What inspired you to become a co-director for Shattered Rain, Amber?
Honestly, it's from my past experience when I was a co-director in my first project. I'll put a little bit more of a story about it. And again, I won't name drop this person because I don't want you guys to go after her, please. she's a great content creator. I don't want anyone to go attack her and such. As both her and I is kind of just situation of conflict and such. Um, so I don't remember when I got hired to be a co-director because back then I was just a voice actor.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I'll admit my voice acting back then was horrible. I was very monotoned. I did not know how to express emotion until now, which if anyone really wants me to do a voice acting demo, like very short one, I do not mind. Just give me a line with emotion and I'll do my best.
Hire Amber for voice actor. Go hire her.
I'm still in training underneath Retrace. Still, I'm not ready to be in that yet, but I'm slowly trying to get confidence. Anyways, I'm derailing. This person, I remembered I helped her a bit with the story with her series, and she asked me, "Hey, do you want to be a co-director?" And I've just gotten very inspired just to like do actual making content with a series, which when I tried to make my first series, I believe was called A Written Prophecy. For those who are a long-term fan within my old channel, oh, Shimmer got muted. You know what? It's my server. It's not my server. It's not my stream, guys. I guess I'll just continue.
I'm sorry. It's just there's noises.
I was gonna say. I was gonna go take over.
Yeah, there's noises. Give me 1 second.
Okay. I'll just keep
continue.
rambling,
Yeah, continue.
It's my stream now, guys. For now.
Okay,
So,
okay,
yeah.
never mind. It's over now.
Never mind, guys.
It's over.
The dragon's not taking over yet.
Okay,
Sorry,
I'm sorry if you
guys.
hear background noises. I'm super sorry. I don't know how to fix that, but anyways, continue, Amber, with what you were saying.
So, actually, you know what? I'll sponsor her, even though she's not ever gonna see this ever again. I don't give a damn. So the series I used to work on was shoot, I'm trying to remember where. I'm searching up her channel right now. 1 second,
Wait,
guys.
wait. What are you gonna say?
I'm not gonna say her channel, but people will know the series as soon as I say it. So that's just a.
Yeah, don't mention
found it.
anything. Don't mention anything about the series or the person. I don't want problems.
Series or person? Okay.
Yeah, I don't.
Never mind, guys. Sorry.
I don't want problems.
My
Sorry.
I'm sorry. Just an Amber Streamcast. Yeah. I'm gonna pull up the conversation right now from last night. Hold on. So I'm exposing you.
Yeah,
you're being so giddy with me.
Do it.
I'm liking how you're so you wanted to be exposed. That's really funner. Hold on. I'm trying to find. You said. Oh, there was my iPad. Okay. There we go.
I don't even know what I said.
You said, in all quotes, all caps, VTuber Amber era win. with three not exclamation marks, 3 question marks. You were very giddy last night about it, and I was like, damn.
It's just, when I made the modern design of Amber, I was like, oh, this would look so cool as a VTuber. And I was like, oh my god, what if Amber streams?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just like, hey, I might be wanting to try to stream,
Yeah.
and you just like went full on giddy mode on that. Damn. Right.
But yeah.
Anyways, about the co-director thing, yeah, I'm not gonna mention about the series, but I was from voice acting to co-directing, well, both of them. Then I got, then someone else did another impression on the other person and got replaced, which that's actually completely okay, by the way. They do a much better job. I was kind of being very ignorant about it, and I would just be like, no, I want to keep it, but like, I was very immature back then. I'm doing a lot better now, but that's how I got inspired with co-directing, because I had past experience, and the fact that you trusted me about doing co-directing, in all honesty, I'm just terrified. What if I just repeat the same mistakes I did from the previous experience? But I am not my past self now. I am now my present self, and I'm a lot different from what I was back then. And I know that I won't repeat those mistakes again. But if I do, please let me know. For God's sake. I don't want to screw anything up. I care about this team so much.
You'll be fine. It'll be fine. HK
Oh,
says.
HK, you know what? Okay, woman, what do you have to expose, please?
I'm curious
Tell in
about that.
chat. I'm scared.
Well, HK exposes you. Let's move on to the next question. Okay, what has
Okay.
been to your favorite part on working on Shadow Rain for you, Amber? What's been your favorite part?
Plotting.
Plotting.
Plotting with you.
Yeah.
With the future episodes, because we
Mm.
always get giddy about it. That's all I can think about.
We do, we do. It's very fun. Okay. Oh shoot, I lost the questions. Okay, here it is. Okay, next question. What is your
Who's inspired me?
yeah, basically.
Uh, I mean, I'm looking at you right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, you're one of my inspirations. You,
I did not know
Shimmer,
that.
your channel has exponentially grown. You have 13.5k subscribers.
I
Woman, you came so far.
Oh my
I
god.
am impressively proud of you.
Oh my god, I did not know that.
Ha! I threw a curveball at
Yeah.
you. You thought I was gonna mention like Viara. Nah, I'm throwing at you first.
Oh my
Because
god.
you were a great friend of mine, and like I have to get inspiration by like people that I knew about as friends. I mean, Viara is one of my inspirations. That's how I actually got to Gotcha. I saw her freaking what was it, like Queen of Mean, was it? Or I think it was Queen of Mean.
Probably, yeah.
The GLM beam. I was very inspired by her to start creating. Shimmer here mostly. It honestly inspired me to keep writing in general because I don't really have much to really write about, and it keeps me busy, and also just expands my creative writing and the ability for me to able to just come up with something on the spot, and just seeing that like Shimmer is very satisfied when I can create and makes me very happy. Amber came to me freaking out over the PNG tube and how pretty was it, and we both received the gush. Yeah, that's true.
Oh
I
my
will
god.
confirm it. I did that. I
Oh
did that.
my god.
Yeah, I showed it to Kun as well. Him and I gushed about it too. I was freaking out about it. I was like, oh my god, she's so pretty. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It is so cute.
I didn't think you were gonna like it this much. While making it,
I was gushing about it like, oh
when I was
my
making
god,
it, I was
you
like,
made
oh,
my
I hope she likes
night.
it. I hope she doesn't mind the
I
changes
loved
that
it.
I made. I was so scared.
Don't be afraid about me. If it looks absolutely gorgeous. Like, you just knew that I like turtlenecks. I love turtlenecks. And I didn't expect it to work it on Amber, because I never thought about that she would work it without like a turtleneck. Like, damn. It's gonna be in her closet now. You just made it work. Like, I'm
my God.
impressed. Wow.
Also, let
And
me
I'm just-
ask, what are your favorite video games?
Good question. I can go on for
Just
Not
mention.
ours, but
just mention one.
video games.
Your top one. Your top three, actually.
my top 3.
Yeah, top
Okay.
three. I'll mention my top
I've
three
been
later.
I'll combine these as a tie for top because I keep playing these a lot. Minecraft, I play Bedrock Edition, unfortunately, only. Hopefully it can get Java once I get a better computer, because I know MacBook Air will absolutely hate me if I try to do that there. I also play a game called Limbus Company. That's from Project Moon, which, I guess another fun fact about me, I'm actually doing a dubbing project with, underneath by Retrace and, by Mel, which those two are they're like the owners of the dubbing project. I am voice acting 3 characters of the main cast. No, 2 of the main cast. 1 side character that might be appearing a lot more often. Is anyone here a Project Moon fan? Has anyone heard about Lobotomy Corporation or Library Arena? Those are the other games. I need to ask that right now in the chat, please. I need to see if there's any other Project Moon fans out there, because Limbus Company is a great game, great lore, but here's the thing. Has every single mature theme underneath the sun. It has so many. I think it's rated like, I don't remember. Was it 18 plus or something for that damn game?
Dang.
I think. Yes, Cut. I know that you're a fan of Project Moon. I dragged HK into Limbus Company. She loved it. Again, viewer discretion, by the way, has a lot of warnings. Please go research about it. It can traumatize some people and hit really hard close to home, but they do a beautiful job in their art with their gaming and such. It's Shimmer at the point I want to recommend that to you now.
Yeah,
You should play it. It's for
I'm
free.
like, okay. Oh, I'm like, please tell me more. Yeah, definitely.
I will
Yeah.
I will tell more about the game actually, because now that
Mm.
you're in a little bit of us, it talks about these 12 characters.
Oh,
They're
but not
called
now because
sinners, and now not
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
My bad.
You have to go pretty
We're
soon.
keep going.
Actually.
Anyways,
Yeah, we have a lot of questions
Minecraft,
left.
Limbus. I'm gonna probably say Roblox because I play that a lot. There's multiple games you can play on there. Anyways, gone to you. Sorry, I went gushing about Private because it's so they're so great.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah,
so your top
so
three?
use the gacha system.
Did you answer your top 3 games?
I mentioned about top
Okay,
3.
yeah.
Minecraft, Limbus, and Roblox. Those
Okay.
are my top 3.
For me, I think Minecraft definitely is my top one. Second, Love and Deep Space. I really enjoyed the game a lot, especially the
I
fighting.
used to play Love and Deep Space.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that game. And then the other one, Wizard 101. I actually want to do a stream with Wizard 101. It's really fun.
I think I tried playing with it with you and HK a while back, but my computer
Yeah,
was
we
screaming
did.
at me, so I'm
Yeah,
probably
we
never
did.
playing that again.
Yeah, we did. It's a pretty heavy game, but it's really fun. I actually really enjoy it. So yeah, that would be my top 3 games. Also, Moon Lily asks, "What's your favorite gacha series?" For me,
Shattered Rain.
oh,
Sorry.
okay. That was so quick, Shattered Rain.
No,
was
that's
so
the first thing I
quick.
thought of.
For me, gacha series, I'd say I don't know. Okay, I don't know if Viara's Rumors series counts, but if it counts, yeah, I'd say
It's a good
probably
series.
Viara's Rumors, because I'm not gonna mention Shattered Rain because I mean, come on, Shattered Rain is my own. Come on, I'm not gonna say Shattered Rain. But favorite gacha series probably the Rumor series from Viara. It's pretty cool. I like it.
There's also Music Freaks by Mercy Closey. It's a very popular
Yeah.
gacha series as of late. It's really good. The animation's so good. The
Mhm.
voice acting, beautiful.
I agree.
yeah.
I agree. But yeah, I remember playing Wizard 101 years ago. I used to play it a lot when I was like 12
Yeah, it
years
counts.
old. And I used to play a lot. I haven't played it in a while though. So I definitely want to get back into playing Wizard 101. It's a pretty fun game. But yeah.
Once I get a good gaming computer, I will play it again. Trust me.
Okay, next questions. Do you have any specific skills or hobbies that help you with your work on Shattered Rain, Amber?
Writing.
Mm.
Writing.
Yeah.
Role-playing.
Yeah.
I've role-played for way too many years. And that helped me to alleviate in terms of making actual content. As also just making video content in the past because I made the rip-off video, which will be coming out soon. That's another skill that I alleviated to up to this point. And just in general, like I'm still improving on my skills. Not everything is perfect, and like I have a weird perfectionist mindset where I don't think anything is perfect for me. There's rare occasions that I think like, oh my god, this is amazing, but then I look back and I'm like, oh wait, I could have just changed one more thing. But yeah, that's how I would answer it.
Which part of Rumors do you like? Rumors or Hate You? Hate You, definitely.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think I like Hate You the most.
Yeah,
it's
loved
because
it.
of music in general.
Yeah, exactly. Hate You, actually, I love the song in general itself. It's really cool.
It's
I like it.
beautiful.
Yeah.
It's such a rage song. Like it's that perfect amount of just musical elements in a rage song that's like not too overwhelming or underwhelming. It's perfect. And I have it on loop like almost all the
Literally.
time. Not
Literally.
kidding, for work.
Okay.
My
next
motivational
question.
song.
Okay, next question. This is very interesting. If you could live in this Shattered Rain world, what role would you have? Like, what role? Role. Role.
What role? Like
Yeah.
what kind of like occupation I would take within the world itself?
Yeah, like what would you be? Like, I don't. Yeah, what would you be in the Shattered Rain world?
Good question. If I were talking about like me personally,
Yeah, you personally.
maybe like if I could try to like study like elemental magic. Like that
Ooh,
sounds really cool.
that would
But
be cool.
for Amber though, I'm looking at her right now, the PNG tuber.
Hmm.
Based on her looks, and you gave her a lot of like representation for dragons because the necklace. I know
Hmm.
you can't see it, chat. By the way,
Hmm.
underneath the table there is a necklace that looks like a dragon's tail, and on her I believe her left arm is a very long bracelet that has a gradient from red to yellow of a dragon. I have a feeling she'll be indulged in learning the anatomy of
Hmm.
dragons and try and become some kind of dragon rider. Definitely not a reference to How to Train a Dragon, by the way. She would definitely want to ride one so badly and try to befriend one and probably maybe some kind of educator of like trying to like how to like fly like a creature in general.
Hmm.
So I think that's what she do. Elemental bar. Sorry,
Okay.
Genshin Impact reference.
Uh,
I knew that.
okay, I'm not gonna answer that question because I'm already in the Shadow Rain world. So what? I'm
Yeah,
not gonna answer that. Okay,
fair
next
enough.
question. If I wasn't working on Shattered Rain, what kind of project would I love to work on? I mentioned this already, and I really would love to do Roxy's story, which is Fate. Fate is super special, and that's something that I would definitely want to work on in the next few years, if I can,
Mm.
honestly. Like, if after I finish Shattered Rain, like the series completely, if um I would probably like make smaller projects from then on, because after Shattered Rain, I would probably maybe make some shorter projects. But if I were to make another long term project, I would definitely work on Fate, because Fate is super special to me,
Mm.
honestly. So yeah, that's what I would do. That's what I would do.
Okay.
Okay.
Before you go on to the next
Mhm.
question, though, I'm gonna refill my water. I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay. Don't go for it. It is now my stream. Okay. If anybody else has more questions, feel free to ask them now. While we wait for Amber to come back. Um. Yes. I saw something over here that I saw. Shim is also passionate about Shatter Me. I am. I love Shatter Me. It's a very great book series, and I highly recommend it. It's amazing. It's great. It's yeah. Shatter Me is so good. So yeah. Favorite
I've
Shattered
returned.
Rain. Okay, someone asked favorite Shattered Rain character design. Um,
Oh, that's a good question.
yeah.
There's so many good ones.
There's so many good ones. Dang, even I
We
don't
can't
know.
even spoiler because I think some of the
Yeah.
one of my, I think my favorite one is not even coming out yet in the series. I
Oh,
can't even say it.
okay, wait. Which one is it? Say it in the chat, not the
Okay,
public chat, but our chat.
I'm gonna do it in DMs.
Okay, yeah, DMs. Do it in DMs.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's see. Um, my favorite Shattered Rain character design. Um. Oh yeah. You can't say that. Not yet.
I can say it.
No, you can't.
Can't darn it.
Yeah. Sorry. Not
I
yet.
know that
Not
because I
yet.
never showed up.
Yeah, that not yet. But favorite
Oh.
Shattered Rain character design. I'd say probably Roxy's new design that it's gonna be coming in Shattered Rain. I'd say probably that one. It's a very pretty design. Again, can't share the spoilers, but yeah, it's
I
very
will
pretty.
agree. Not Shimmer. Sorry, Roxy's
And
so pretty.
yeah, and also Shimmers. But between Shimmer and
Shimmer's
Roxy's,
oh my god.
yeah,
They're
Shimmer's
so
very
good.
pretty. So yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Next question. This is was for you, Amber. What's it like
Oh.
working with me?
Absolutely amazing. The experience of me working with you as a co-director is a lot better from the first try I had with someone else. You gave me a lot of patience. You understood where I was coming from personally because I had a lot of conflict within my own personal life, and the fact that like you've just made me like feel as equal, and it's just it's great. Like I feel a lot more happier as working with you as a co-director,
Oh.
and it's just that the fact that I'm able to plot with you with so many things just running around our heads, and I'm able to share with you and able to
Mm.
make it come true. It's just amazing. Like brings out that content creator of me that I didn't really have much, and like I'm able to put it out on your channel. It's absolutely amazing.
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry here.
I sound so emotional on that one. Not gonna lie.
It's great working with you too, honestly.
It's absolutely an honor, really.
Okay,
I have so much respect for you.
next question. What's your favorite memory of working together so far? What's been favorite memory?
Making the rip-off content.
Yeah.
It's gonna be in the works.
Yeah,
very
just the
soon.
memes of
You know
Shout
what?
It Raid.
I'll pull up right now. I'm not gonna say what it is, but I'm gonna
Mhm.
pull up what we've come up with. It's
Mhm.
so much. I'm telling
Yeah,
you right now,
it's a
chat.
lot.
It's
It's
so
a lot.
much.
Yeah, we have so many memes.
We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about like the beta versions of how Shadowring was named. Are we gonna talk about that later or no?
No. But wait.
You know
Let
what?
me, let me see. Let me
Check
see.
your questions, please.
Yeah. No, yeah. That Esserly isn't mentioned. Yeah, so you can say it now.
Okay. So let's talk about how Shattered Ring was named.
Yeah.
Shimmer just went to me just like, hey, we need to find a name for the series, and I'm just like, the first thing I thought of was Black Star.
Mm-hmm.
You remember how that went out, right?
And
Black Star was calling to us.
It
was screaming our names, putting us on a chokehold. But then we thought of Blood Moon. That was also on the chokehold. Those two were fighting.
Yeah.
And then we had Black Blood. Those three were fighting with each other. Well, that one didn't call to us as much, but they were fighting. I mentioned saying Shimmer and Amber choosing a name late at night in the office for Shimmer series. Black Star, Black Moon, Black Blood were all picked names.
Yeah. It was hilarious that day because we were screaming.
We were just like, oh my god, they're so good.
Yeah.
But then there was a fourth contestant, Shattered Rain, which I think you've come up with. And I'm just like, okay, that's it. That's the one that's calling to us. And we wiped out those three.
Yeah.
I actually made a gotcha design of Black Star and Black Moon.
You did. I remember
it's
that.
so funny.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be probably a video. That's gonna be the process.
That's gonna be a video for next year that we're gonna probably make.
I don't want to spoil too much about it. I'll probably start rambling soon. Because I know how that's gonna go down. Oh my god.
But yeah,
Anyways.
the original name for Shattered Rain was gonna be Black Stars. Yes. We were in love with that name, and I think we left it at that conversation. We left it at Black Star that we're gonna name it Black Star for now, and then because we couldn't make a decision, and it was like really late at night, and so we were like, okay, let's just leave it there. We'll decide in the morning. And then when the morning came, we just didn't like it anymore, and then that's when I came up with Shattered Rain.
It just hypnotized us.
Yeah. Literally.
Also, Kun, you don't need to say much, by the way. You guys can just basically just kind of chill, and you don't have to, like, say much. We're just kind of here to yap, and you can just put us, behind on, like, background audio. You could just have us do it while you're just probably studying, reading, or really anything. You don't have to chat. In all honesty, I don't want to force anyone to chat. If you guys want to chat, feel free. Again, we're not forcing. But it'll be really, I'm really liking the audience that we have. We got 8 people. Yeah. Oh my god. That's why, that's a big crowd to me, even though it seems very small.
No, it's big, honestly. Thank you all so much for being here. It's great.
Yeah, guys, thank you. And for those who are invited, thank you so much for checking in and just kind of stopping by. It's new content for you guys, and especially with the gacha community, you heard about a lot of, like, the horrible stuff about the gacha community. That's kind of how we're placed as a facade, but in all honesty, the gacha community is not all that bad. I'm in the gacha community. Shimmer's in the gacha community. I met her. She's great. Everyone that I met from the gacha community, oh my god. It's unfortunate that the society has seen us as really bad people, but there are good people out here, and this is one of them. Roselight asked a question to you. Which gacha app do you like? Gacha Club or Gacha Life 2?
I like Gacha Life 2 actually. Despite
Same.
at first when it came out, I was very like I didn't like it as much because it was very confusing. But I've actually gotten to like it recently. It's actually pretty cool. But I don't use it for my
Um,
videos for any of it because why use gacha when you can just make your own designs, you know?
yeah.
So I'm not using Gacha Life 2, but I have played it. I have tried it. So yeah, I like Gacha Life
Okay.
2 better.
Let me just ask, do you also have finals coming, or did you finish?
I
Shimmer,
yeah. Go first.
I'll let you answer first. No,
Oh.
you go.
Okay, I'll go first then. I have not finished yet. I finish next week, and I am dying. But you know, that's like literally this week. I had an exam and I had a project to do. I did it last minute because I'm just like that, and it didn't turn out that good. But I don't care. And that project is very scary because other students are gonna be seeing it, and I don't know how they'll react to it. So I'm terrified for
Oh,
Tuesday. I am
you'll do
terrified.
great. I believe in
Um,
you, Shimmer.
yeah.
All
So
right, time for me to answer
yeah,
this.
go.
No, I still got finals to do, guys. I'll give a little bit of a rundown what's happening around for my week.
Hmm.
Um, Next week is my final week, by the way, for fall semester, and I'll be free as well. Um, I have a final exam for math. I have a final exam like a day after, which is on Thursday. That's for another class I got. Yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, I'll have both finals almost like back to back. Tuesday, I don't think I have really anything else. It's probably just gonna be other final works I have to
Hmm.
do because I have like, for my final for my English, I have to write argumentative paper, which I have not finished yet. I should probably do that after the stream, but don't worry, guys. I'm a pro procrastinator, guys.
We
I'll be
are. We
fine.
are.
Don't worry. I'll live.
Yeah.
Trust me. I may suffer, but I'll be okay. I may just cry about things multiple times, but I'll be okay. I'll
Yeah.
bounce back up.
Yeah. It's fine. It's fine.
Thank you, Lemmy, by the way.
Okay.
It's finals week.
Mhm.
Horrible.
Yeah.
But you guys got
Anybody else
this.
who has more questions for Amber? Because from now on, the questions that are gonna be coming in are gonna be about Shattered Rain specifically. So if you guys have any more questions about Amber, throw them out now so that Amber can answer them. Because
For each of you,
yeah, the next
do you
few
ever got
questions.
voice acting series? There is one.
Okay. Oh wait, I did see. Okay, for each of you, do you have a favorite gacha voice acting series at all?
I think we explained that
Yeah.
because rumors counted.
Mhm.
Music freaks counted.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think that's that. I think we've already answered that
Yeah.
one.
For me, it would be Viara's Rumors series, and you, Amber, said the Music Freaks.
Music Freaks is my
Yeah.
absolute favorite. God,
They're
you guys should
really
probably
good.
watch it. If you guys
Yeah.
haven't watched it, it's
Mhm.
amazing.
I still have to finish the last like 3 episodes. I don't think I ever finished the last 3 episodes.
Interesting.
Yeah, I
Okay.
still have to.
All right.
Do
Anyways,
that.
Shattered Rain stuff.
Okay. If like more questions come out for Amber,
We'll put them later.
yeah, we'll put them after we finish the Shattered Rain questions. Okay.
Mm.
What makes the world of Shattered Rain unique compared to other fantasy settings? Well, the thing,
You could answer that.
yeah, the thing is that I, okay, comparing it to other gotcha series, like, uh, comparing it to other gotcha series that I've seen, and this is just that I've seen like thumbnails and other things. I feel like the world of Shattered Rain is like very heavy on world building, specifically the history, which I'm going to get into in one of the Shattered Rain Shorts episodes. The history and how why is there such an issue with Shimmer as a main character? Because there's a lot of issues revolving Shimmer and who she is and all that, and so the political issues. Yeah, there's politics in my world. So
Politics, guys.
there's politics, there's racism.
Anarchy,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, there's politics, there's racism, and that's something that I think is definitely unique to my world specifically. Just those issues, like I said, of politics and of the racism and all that, because it's very cool. It's very cool actually. So yeah, that's I feel like that's what makes it unique. Just the heavy word building that there is in the history and all of that. And I'm still working on the history of Shattered Rain because it has like the world that Shimmer lives in. It has a lot of history, and a lot of it is good. A lot of it is bad. Most of it is bad, and so yeah, I'm still writing parts of it, but yeah, that's I feel like the world building is what makes it more unique comparing it to like other gacha series that probably don't have as much world building as I do. But yeah,
I was
I'm.
gonna say about
Mm-hmm.
Shattered Rain as well. I guess what was the question again that you gave yourself?
What makes the world of Shattered Ray unique compared to other fantasy settings?
I guess I'll compare it to Dravonia, which I
Mm-hmm.
have. In comparison to Dravonia, it's completely different
Mm-hmm.
because what you have for Shimmer's world, it's more realistic,
Mm-hmm.
and you guys don't really have things like humanoid dragons, which that is what Amber is. And if you placed Amber into Shimmer's world, this is what she would look like, which is my PNG tutor. That's completely different. You guys also have just like laws and such.
Mm-hmm.
Laws here in Dravonia is a lot different comparison to do you have a name for your world, by the
I
way, besides
do,
calling it
but
Shivers?
okay. Listen, that's okay. Let me explain. The name of Shimmer's World, there is a name. However, I'm still changing it because I had one originally, but I was like, oh, I don't like it anymore. And so I came up with the new one, which is the one I say in my head, but I'm like, oh, but I don't know if I want that to be the actual name. And so I'm like, okay, well, let's try to find something else. And so I'm like stuck in that area. So I don't want to say the name that I currently am saying in my head because I don't know if that's going to
Fair
be the
enough.
name. But yeah, so we're just gonna say Shimmer's World for now.
Shimmer's World.
Yeah.
Shimmer's World, guys. Label that right now.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, comparison just to Dravonia, because I have a completely just fictional
Mm-hmm.
world. You're like on the brink of having completely almost similar to Earth,
Mm-hmm.
but you still have that fictional part, which
Mm-hmm.
is superhumans, which are using elemental magic.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I could think about. But if you're comparing my world build with
Mm-hmm.
yours, because yours is a lot different in comparison to mine.
Yeah, it is.
Anyways, next question.
Okay. What's one small detail in the series world building that you're really proud of? Well,
Uh, you can answer that first.
yeah, I can answer most of these Shadowring questions because you don't know a lot of the world in terms of world. You know the story.
Unfortunately,
You know the story, but you
I
don't
think
know the world.
I might know about like creature designs
Uh-huh.
stuff. I'll probably answer that part, but
Mhm.
you go ramble.
But yeah, one small detail in the series world building that you're really proud of. Um, I love, believe it or not, the politics conflict between.
My politics.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, I really enjoyed writing. The politics and just the issues that some of the leaders in Shimmer's world have. Um, like just that conflict, it's something that I really enjoy, and I'm actually really excited for the last episode of Shattered Rain Shorts because of it. Because we're gonna be seeing what these political issues are, and racism even.
Government guys.
So
We love government.
yeah. So a government, I don't mean like a government like president or something like that. I mean more fantasy
It's
government.
different.
Yeah, I mean more
Yeah.
fantasy government, like for like Roxy being queen, and all of that. Because if anybody's new here, Roxy is the queen in Shimmer's world, and Roxy is training Shimmer. So yeah, there's a lot of issues that Roxy has, and yeah, it's very cool. It's very cool. It's very cool how I came up with it, and yeah. Okay, next question. Do you wanted to say something, Amber?
What was the question again? I keep forgetting.
Okay, what's one small detail in the series we're building that you're really proud of?
Well, that I'm proud of you for. It's just the able to like just add realism in terms of Earth, and also combining with just fantasy. Just we're just gonna mention about the Cinder creature again because it's absolutely adorable.
It
and
is.
it's also the depiction of the phoenix. Have we mentioned about in any stream about the name of the little baby
We
Cinder?
haven't. We haven't.
We should probably announce that right now before we forget.
Yeah, do it. Do it. Do it.
We have a name for that baby little Cinder in episode 1. We named it Cindy.
Cindy.
Absolutely adorable name.
It is. Yeah, little Cindy.
Uh,
I
it's so
definitely
heckin'
want to bring her for episode 4 if we do episode 4.
Please do.
I definitely do want to bring her into because she's so cute, the little
I just think that
baby.
she's the mascot of
Mhm.
Shattered Rain at this
Mhm.
point.
She
We
is.
accidentally made it.
Yeah. Actually, I was writing Shattered Rain and I was like plotting for the first episode. And I was like thinking, and one of the ideas that came to my head was to have Shimmer reunite with Cindy again. And I was just like, oh, that's so cute.
Also, yes, HK designed Cinder,
Yeah.
Cindy the Cinder. They're so heckin' cute. It's a
It's
baby
so
version of a
cute.
Cinder.
But
Oh
yeah.
my god. You'll
Okay.
see more of Cindy. Anyways,
Yeah.
continue on.
Okay, this is for me. Did you ever draw from personal experiences when developing the plot? I have. I
Huh.
did draw a lot of personal experiences, and a lot of it reflects me. Like, I was thinking of Shattered Rain and how the story progresses, and I'm like, oh my god, this is very similar to this thing that I went through, and this is very similar to this other thing. And so I'm like, did I subconsciously write Shattered Rain to be my story, but in a fantasy setting? Because it's literally like that. That's literally what happened. Subconsciously, I was doing these things and I didn't even know them until I sat down. I'm like, wait, this is very similar to this thing that I had. So yeah, sometimes it's
Uh,
subconsciously, and sometimes I just thought about some like sometimes I just think, oh, I know I had this situation, maybe I could get some inspiration from that and just put it into my story. Sometimes, like, yeah, I do think about it, and sometimes it
mm.
just happens.
Also, I don't know why when I heard mascot, I thought of Paimon.
Paimon. I
Ah,
mean,
yes, they were the
technically,
seafood.
yeah.
I mean, technically you can, but like they're not like
Mm.
the very high pitched voice you hear.
Mhm.
You just be hearing chirps from that little
Chirps.
being. Chirps and just wanting your attention to 24/7 is what I
That's
can think
it.
of Cindy.
Yeah, it's a little baby. It's very cute. But yeah.
That bean will follow Shimmer, even though it's the most dangerous situation. You just find her in the most wrong spot.
It's so cute. You just gave me an
It's
idea for a scene.
oh god damn it!
You gave me
Write
an
it in
idea.
chat, in
Yeah.
personal chat, and I'll
Yeah.
write it down for you.
Yeah. I'll
I'm
write it down
very
later. I'll write
scared
it
on
down
what you're
later.
wanting me to write.
Okay, next
Yeah,
question.
just write down now.
Let me. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I know. Remind me. Cinder or Cindy.
Alright, alright.
Cindy.
I'm writing that
new
down right now. One
scene,
second.
Shimmer. Write that, and I'll know what you're talking about,
Hold
so that
on.
I can
Let me.
tell you about it later. Just write Cindy,
About Cindy
Shimmer,
plot. Cindy
scene,
plot.
Cindy plot. Yeah, and I'll remember what it is. Okay, next question.
Alright, place it in my personal channel. There we go.
Okay, next question. What's the most time-consuming part of creating an episode?
Oh.
I'd say the just animating and getting the characters ready. Like, for example, if we have to make like a rig for a character and we have to design the character as well, I'd say that's probably the most time-consuming part because the artists need time to do it, as well as the animators. The riggers, because I feel like rigging and character designing are probably the two most time-consuming roles in the series, and so that's why Shadow Rain episode 3 has been pushed back a lot because there's a new character, and with new character, a new design, I also have to make a new rig, and that with along with some personal situations that have been going on in the year, it's made it very difficult for me to like rig the character itself. So I probably say between character designing and rigging, I say rigging is the most time consuming part, in my opinion, because
Yeah,
it takes
I've-
a while.
Yeah. I've seen Shimmer rigging and seeing her sneak peeks. Woman, I don't know how you're able to do it. I have never rigged in my life with Live 2D. That looks horrendous. As in the process, it might have been very painful to do at first, but you probably used to doing rigging on Live 2D. Hopefully, I can be able to learn once I get a proper computer.
Maybe,
I will
maybe.
learn how to rig eventually.
Okay. Next
Next
question. Are there plans for the world of Shattered Rain to expand beyond the main series? Yes, there is. There, like I said,
Ooh.
I do want, because Roxy's story takes place in the same world as Shattered Rain, different timelines. I explained this, but let me explain it again just in case. Let me
Mhm.
change. Okay, here it is. Let me change this real quick. Okay, basically, this is. Oh wait, no. Okay, this right here is the Shattered Rain. Yeah, the Shattered Rain timeline. This is the Shattered Rain timeline. I'm gonna make this red. And so the Fate timeline, which is Roxy's story, is this one. Let me make this green. Okay. Oh wait, that's not. Frick. No, that's not what I wanted to. Okay, here. Basically, this is Fate. The green line is Fate, and then this is Shattered Rain. And basically, these two in a timeline, like, both of them at one point, um, like, get connected, basically, and at one point they even cross paths. Like, for example, when there's the situation happening in Shimmer's world, the same situation is happening on Roxy's. Um, and by Shimmer's world, I mean Shimmer's circle of friends, basically. Um, yeah, Shattered Rain, the Shattered Rain timeline starts maybe around here, and then it connects with Roxy's story. And while the same situation is happening in Roxy's story, it's happening in Shimmer's story, and it's basically the same thing. And I'll get into more detail about this with Amber because I don't want to reveal too much because of spoilers. But
Yeah.
yeah, uh, both of these connect, and then Shattered Rain story ends, but the story still continues with Fate. So, and actually, let me. Oh shoot. There's another story that connects with Fate as well. Let me. There's another story that connects with. Oh wait, can I move this? I'm having so much trouble.
No, it's okay. Take your time.
Yeah. There's another story that continues with Fate, and I'm not gonna say anything about that story, but yeah, you have the Fate timeline, and then there's Shattered Rain interconnects with it, but then that Shattered Rain ends, and then the Fate, which is Roxy's story, continues, but then there's another series which starts, and it's also um connects with Fate as well. So yeah, this is basically my world organized.
It's very intricate,
Yeah,
Shimmer,
it
by the
is.
way.
It is very intricate. And actually, I can continue. There is another series. Um,
Another series, you
yeah,
say?
there's
What is
another
it? You have
series.
never told me about that.
Yeah, there's another series. Wait. Oh God. Okay. Yeah. I'm.
Guys, I did not expect for me to learn more new things about this. I was not prepared for that, by the way. I thought I knew everything.
Yeah, you
Apparently,
don't.
Shimmer has been hiding me stuff.
Yeah.
I'm kidding,
sorry,
I'm kidding,
sorry,
I'm kidding,
sorry,
I'm
sorry.
kidding.
Oh God, where is this? This is in. Why are you doing this? I don't know how to work with you yet. Okay, let's just go down. I'm sorry, I keep adjusting things. Give me a second, guys.
No worries, take your
Give
time.
me a second. Okay. Okay. So basically, there's another story that takes place before Fate's timeline. And this is basically the what should I make this blue? Okay, yeah, we'll go with that. Basically, this story is the origins of Shimmer's world and how Shimmer's world came to be, and how basically the first government was formed. That's the first series, but then there's a time skip, and there's a lot of things that go on in between these two. I'd say probably 700 years maybe between these two.
700 years.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There's a lot of things go wrong in this area here, and I lot. Which I'll probably, like I said, when I finish Shadow Rain, I might work on some shorter projects, and probably one of the shorter projects that I'll work on will be set in these time. And so then we have Fate's story, which is Roxy's story, and then Roxy's story starts, and it continues. But then a while after Roxy's story started, which I'd say is probably maybe 50, 60 years after Roxy's story starts, it's when Shimmer is born and Shimmer's story starts. And like I said, they both connect at one point, and like I said, basically the same situation that is happening on Shimmer's world. You know, Shimmer's dealing it with Shimmer's dealing it with a different way, and Roxy's dealing it with another way, but it's basically just the same situation happening. Basically, multiple point of views of the situation, and so yeah. Then Shimmer's story ends, and Roxy's story still continues for a while. I'd say probably another 30 years after Shimmer's story ends. So after Shimmer's story ends, Roxy's story continues for another 30 years, and then another story starts again. And you think you know this one, Amber, but you don't actually.
Oh.
You don't.
What's the new information I do not know about?
I'll tell you later. I'll tell you later, but yeah.
Okay.
The new story starts here, and then it ends, and again it connects with Roxy's story, and then it ends the same time as Roxy's story ends. And yeah, that's basically the timeline of Shimmer's world. Basically, right? I don't even remember what the question was.
I don't check
back. Oh yeah, are there plans for the world of Shattered Rain to expand beyond the main series? Yes, there is. So Shattered Rain will
let me
expand.
also mention about the previous story relating to Project Z.
Oh yeah.
That was a long time ago to mention about that.
Project C is Shattered Rain, actually. Fun fact. Project C was it was Shattered Rain. It was one of the versions that I was writing for Shattered Rain, but I canceled that because I rewrote Shattered Rain. But yeah, Project C was that, but it wasn't. It isn't the previous story.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, like I said, this is basically Shimmer's. Well, I wouldn't even say Shimmer's story. It's just the world that Shimmer is in, and the world that Shimmer is in. It's a world, and then there's a bunch of different stories, and some of them happen at the same time. Some of them don't. Some of them happen years before. Some of them happen years after. You know, but in a way, everything is sort of connected. Yeah, that's basically Shattered Rain. Which honestly, looking at this, I should have probably started with Fate first, then before Shattered Rain. But honestly, I don't mind that starting Shattered Rain because I want Fate to be an animated series, not a gacha series. I want it to be an actual animated series with like actual art and not gacha. So that's why I haven't started Fate story, and I'm just doing gacha for Shattered Rain. But yeah, this is Shimmer's world. It's very interesting. It's very interesting seeing this laid out, honestly. But yeah, that's there are plans to make after Shattered Rain finishes, a lot of them. But yeah, I'll talk to you more detail about this later, Amber, so that you can know the full story.
Oh, I'm so excited to hear you yap about it. Or rather, see you yap.
Yeah, I'm gonna kidnap you for that.
Oh god, yeah. Okay. Back to the basement I go.
And now, the last question that we have for today is the last question that we have.
Are you sure about that, actually?
I don't know. I
Because
think
I
so.
have questions for you after this.
Oh, okay.
It's not a long thing. I came up on the spot, by the way, while you were
Okay,
yapping.
okay. Then go first. Go first.
Why?
Yeah, because I want to leave the last questions to like end the stream and stuff. So go
Okay.
first. Whoa.
The first one I got was
Mhm.
what inspired you to make Shattered Rain? Actually,
What inspired me to make Shattered Ring? Wait, am I
I don't know
changed?
if you answered that one, but
I think I did, but basically, I just got inspired. Here's the thing, I I was like, when I first made my channel and I first made Shimmer, I was just gonna use her as a mascot and just like as a representation of, yeah, in real life me. That's what my plan. But after like thinking about it and daydreaming out a bit, I was like, oh, but what if I add her into the same world as Roxy? What would
oh,
happen?
interesting.
So I
Okay.
started playing around with it, and I came up with a few ideas at first, which is the original version of Shimmer Story, and I really enjoyed it. And I was like, okay, what if I turn this into a series as well? And then
Oh,
that's basically how I started, and how I started
okay.
rewriting Shattered Rain. Yeah.
All right. Second question.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Roxy and Shimmer, what was the process of you making these characters in general? What reference were they based off of, if any?
For Roxy, Roxy's an old character of mine. I made Roxy when I was. I can pull out the no. Oh, can I pull out the files right now?
Are you gonna pull up just all the Roxy designs?
Why not? Let's do it.
Back to the shared screen, guys. The big
Okay,
the big photo that makes us push us to a corner.
okay. Let me see if I can. If it's here. It's not. Is it here? It's here. Is it here? No, it's not here.
Okay.
I don't know where it is. Frick. Um, shows. No, no. Where is it? Hmm? Where the frick is it? Um. Okay, let's do this. Um. Amber, can you entertain this stream for a second?
Uh, okay. I don't know how to entertain the stream. Is there anyone who wants to ask any silly questions to me? I also did mention about voice acting demo if I want to do like a short one. Any just you could just throw me any line that did just add, and of course add like in parentheses an emotion. Uh, I can try to do some kind of voice acting practice right on the spot now. Uh, or just any other silly stuff you guys can ask outside of reality. I already had my personal interview, but like it's not too late to for me to answer questions right now. Uh, it's also been a long stream. We've streamed for about a good hour, I think.
2 hours.
Jesus Christ. What?
2 hours. We've been an hour and 50 minutes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I didn't expect what? That's a long stream. Um, is there any episodes in particular you're excited to work on? As in Shattered Rain or the one we're working on, HK? Because I'm in two projects. Can I do a voice acting demo? Paimon's not registered. Okay. Let me. I think I should probably talk about my vocal range. I don't have a great vocal range. This is the where I'm kind of stuck like this. I could try raise my voice very high, but it might strain me, which I'm not doing that for tonight. Cause um, as someone who's in training with underneath the retrace, which I mentioned many times, I'm trying to work on raising my vocal range slowly but surely. But right now, it's like I don't want to extend it so high. Shattered Rain. Okay, thank you, HK. Um, any episode in particular I want to work on for Shattered Rain? It might be the final episode in general. I think Shimmer and I were planning. We were planning. I think it's now set in stone. I think did we have like the script planned, Shimmer?
What?
For
What?
but The final one. I can't tell. I can't say the.
No, I don't. I think we didn't. I don't think we did.
Mm, uh, but yeah, I'm moreover excited to work on the final stuff. I think I've talked with it with Shimmer just briefly. We're as soon as we're gonna be on production with that one, I'm very excited to see what the heck is going on. I'm not too sure if Shimmer is gonna be working on the script or I would, but we'll see in the future. And also, thank you.
Okay, I can't bring out Roxy's old design, unfortunately.
That's okay.
So
You can probably share it on your Discord channel,
yeah,
which of
I
course
probably will.
sponsor. Go join the server, guys, please.
Go join.
There's a
the,
lot of content
yeah.
that she shares.
What was your question again? Something about Roxy.
Just how? What's the process of making these characters?
Yeah.
If you have any reference to them.
For Roxy, like I said, I made Roxy when I was like 11 years old. No, not 11, not even 11.
My God.
I was like 8 or 9 years old actually. I've had Roxy for a long time, and so as I grew up, Roxy also changed a lot. But something that I always liked is that she is very similar to Mal from Descendants. Just her
yeah,
vibe.
I can tell.
Yeah.
Now I can tell now. Huh.
So yeah, basically just her vibe and Mal's attitude. I'd say that's pretty much Roxy when she was younger.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what I did for Roxy. For Shimmer, like I said, I just wanted her to represent a real in real life me. Even though I changed it later on.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically that's it. What was the other question?
I mentioned that's my last question, by the way. I'm gonna ask for Shimmer. I'm gonna put that to the side for now. Very simple question. I actually kind of forgot. How long have you made content for? Within the span of your multiple channels, how many years have you took?
I am going to, which is actually something I wanted to mention. I am going to hit 5 years on YouTube on 2025. So,
ooh.
On February.
That's exciting.
Yeah, February. I think it's no, it's not 13. It's a few days before that. It was a few days before Valentine's. I don't remember
it's within the month
date.
of my birthday.
Yeah, it was in February though. It was the beginning of February, the first week of February. I think it was February 6th or something like that.
That's like 5. That's like 5 days after my birthday.
So I've been making content for that and about that actually. So you guys know that I have a PNG tuber and all that. Well, you guys know that I've been wanting to make my own VTuber model.
Yes, it's been that long, guys.
I've been wanting to make my own VTuber model for so long, but always we have lag issues with the stream and all of that. But I'll hopefully be getting a new computer very soon, a new laptop, and if the laptop runs well, then I might actually be able to have my very own VTuber. So if it works well, I'm going to be streaming and I'm going to be re-debuting with my new VTuber model and a new Shimmer design actually on that date on February. Let me I'm going to let me check. I don't have that right
wait,
here.
hold on. I just realized, Kun, I misinterpreted your thing. I thought it was something else. You were wanting to join the Discord. Let me send it to you real quick.
But yeah.
My apologies.
But yeah, I've been making content for 5 years, and I thought that for that date, it would be really cool to re-debut it again with a new Shimmer design, and a new VTuber model. And not a gacha VTuber, an actual VTuber model with a lot of different features that I'm planning on making it. And yeah, it's something that I want to do for the next year. And also with that re-debut, I'm also going to be releasing some lore for modern Shimmer. Because for those I know that I haven't mentioned this, but modern Shimmer and Shattered Rain Shimmer are actually two different Shimmers. They're not the same person. So modern Shimmer has her own lore, and I'm gonna be sharing that when I re-debut. So I don't know if I'll make the stream first and then the premiere the video, or do it the other way around, premiere the YouTube first and then the live stream. I don't know yet what I'm gonna do, but those are my plans. those are my plans. Hopefully
Okay.
everything goes well and I'm able to do that. But yeah, it will be my
All right.
5 year anniversary and special, and I'm gonna be re-debuting
Yay.
as a VTuber. And yeah.
Um, right. So I got two more questions
Mm-hmm.
now. Did you expect for yourself to be a successful creator back then? And slash, are you satisfied with your work that you've made
Oh
up
heck
to this
yeah,
point?
heck yeah.
No, you've improved,
I
woman.
have.
You've
I
right.
have. I was
And
rewatching my videos, my old videos from my very old channels, like very very old. The channel that me and HK met on, actually, that's how old. Um,
yeah,
I was rewatching. I was like, dang, I have improved so much.
it's like for me, I watched my old
Mm-hmm.
videos back when I made my first channel. Oh my god, I improved so much.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of frame by frame animations, the best I can do. It's
Mm-hmm.
like, oh my god, I've improved.
But yeah,
And of course, very last question.
yeah.
For those who are wanting to join you, what are we looking for in reality right now?
Well, okay. First off, we have okay. Reality right now needs definitely more artists and more prop artists, specifically, and background artists. That's basically what we need most right now. But we also need riggers and PSD artists as well. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, the requirements for you to join reality is obviously if you're good, like if you like, let's say you're good at art or something like that, and me and Amber think you're good at art, then you definitely will be recruited.
I might. I
But
think I have a recommendation actually.
hmm, I
They're in the chat right now.
yeah, send it over. I'll go over it later.
If they're interested, of course. I
Mhm.
think I might. I'll probably text them after stream,
Okay.
and I'll ask if they're interested.
Okay.
Because I think I know who could be a good rigger and maybe an artist.
Then yeah, send it to me once the stream is over. But yeah,
Alright.
that's well, that's one of the requirements, and also if you know you have some available time that you're able to get your tasks done on time. I personally, ask like what's the how fast can you do it, and like how long does it take you, and based on that I'll put out a deadline for you. But yeah, as long as you're able to complete deadlines and you're pretty responsible in what the team and what and pretty responsible in the team, then yeah, it's you can join basically. So if you want, if anybody here is interested in joining, you can just send me a portfolio, send me whatever you've worked on, and yeah, we'll check it out. Something I want to
Yes.
mention specifically for riggers, if you're a rigger, we do have a training program where basically I'm gonna be teaching you how to rig characters in Live 2D. So if you're
Yep.
interested in that, you can definitely um, um, you can
Reach
DM
out to
me.
her.
Yeah, my Discord ID is right in the overlay. It's Shimmer Glow, so you can DM me. I have no problems with it. The only thing I ask for the rigging trainee program is that you have some experience in rigging. It can be very minimum, but at least know what the program is and what does it do. And what some of the tools,
Mm-hmm.
the main tools do. So as long as you do that, then you can join the trainee program. And yeah,
Right.
that
And
would be
speaking
it.
of reality,
Mhm.
once you join reality, of course, you either be greeted by me, Shimmer, or any of the other members, and we actually have like, should we just do a little sneak in the one of the traditions that we do, or do we keep
Yeah,
that a
go for
secret?
it. Go for it.
Right. So, when I ask about the message, of course I'll ask for your birthday because we always want to celebrate our
Mhm.
reality members. Of course, only share if you're comfortable because I don't want to make
Mhm.
anyone uncomfortable about their birthday. And we also have a little tradition that was accidental. It started Halloween of last
Mhm.
year. We want almost everyone to be having a cat themed nickname. It's
Mhm.
really silly. If I were to look in a reality server right now, I will introduce you to myself with my cat nickname I've given
Mhm.
myself.
Mhm.
Hi, my name is Amkin Scatlet, which just translates to a pumpkin cat.
Mhm.
I am a pumpkin cat, and I think I named my Halloween OC Pumpernickel, which is really cute.
That's cute. That's
Um,
cute.
Shimmer, how about you introduce yourself and
Yeah.
your cat nickname?
So with my cat nickname, I would be called Catmer Glow.
I love it.
Yeah.
Cat Glow is so silly,
And
and I love it.
HK, what was HK's?
Hat Cat the Fallen Feline.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's so exquisite. And we have Zia.
Yeah.
The cat.
The cat. It's very fun to have the different nicknames for people, and every time someone joins, we give them a nickname, a cat nickname.
If they want to,
Yeah.
of course. It's like a little ceremony that we
Mhm.
do. It's weird because
Yeah,
we
we
never
call
took it off.
We call it the cat naming ceremony.
Yeah, we get very excited. It's for those
Mhm.
who read Warrior Cats, it's like almost it's a similar tradition.
Half of us
it's like
accidentally
the
call
rank
each
up.
other by the nicknames instead of our actual users. That's
Yeah,
true.
no, I accidentally do that too. It's similar to Warrior Cats, like if someone reads the traditions.
Mhm.
It's like from apprentice to warrior, or if they're
Mhm.
gonna be a medicine cat. It's like the same tradition, but less serious. We're just more of doing this out of silliness,
Yeah.
and I like to make concept art on how everyone looks like. For instance, I'm completely look like a little pumpkin, an orange one. I don't know about Shimmers. I kind of forgot. And I'll probably find it later.
Mhm.
I know that Zemi, milk cat, it was entirely of
Yeah.
a skeleton cat. It looks very terrifying, but I absolutely love it.
It's hilarious.
Oh, okay. That person are y'all's friends or no? We're friends.
We're
We're friends. We're not siblings.
We're friends. Yeah,
I
we're
did not
friends.
think about that.
Yeah. We're friends.
friends.
I only have one sibling, which is my brother. But he doesn't do
I have a
any of
sibling
the,
too.
and he doesn't do any of the streaming stuff. Well, actually, he
Actually.
says that he wants to get into making podcasts. So, who knows? Maybe
Interesting.
you'll see an announcement out of me asking
Fun
to
fact,
support him.
actually.
So yeah.
Fun fact.
Mhm.
Speaking about my sibling, I will give a big shout out to them, even though they're not watching right now because they're in a different time zone. They're actually the one who created my name, actually,
Ooh.
for how I represent myself as Amber. To talk about more about my YouTube series and such, not series, my journey. Back around 2018, 2019. It's very silly to talk about this. My old channel name was Elite Gamer 110.
Really?
It's very yes. It's very cringe. Or I was called X Gamer, I think. Yeah, it was called X Gamer. That was my very old channel name. It was very cringy. I did not know what the hell I was doing. That was my very first thing, and I was not this character. I was just like this two-tailed fire cat because I was addicted to cats and fire. And I was like, why not? And my sibling actually designed. They designed X Gamer and all my other characters. HK, you know the character Flame. That's my old character. She designed it. Sorry, I keep I'm so sorry. Flame came about because I looked around my old archives. I'm like, you know what? That I like this character, emo, but I can improve it, and I changed Flame to be what we have right now. And of course, as soon as I kind of came up around, my sibling said, "Hey, I think we should probably change the name. Like, it sounds a little cringe." And I was like, "Yeah, I agree. What name should I be?" And I'm like, and she's like, how about Amber? And I was like, Amber is a pretty nice name. What about last name? Instead of having the typical Scarlet, which is Scarett, how about I name it Scarlit, like Lit? And I was like, unique name, love it.
Yeah, that it's great.
Yes. Also, we love Flame. Flame is my main villain in my own story. She has a lot of eggs, a lot of lore. I'm not gonna explain about it in my stream, not this stream. But if I were to do like a stream on my own, I can explain about lore and stuff. But right now, I don't think I'm planning to do a stream.
VTuber Amber era.
Not now. My era is not coming in now, but later. But
Next
I can
year?
try to talk about.
Next year, maybe no.
I'm foreshadowing. Maybe this
Okay.
could be like a little bit of a talk about my lore. We'll talk about more about Flame, Amber, and all my main cast of 13. And that's how Amber came to be about. She went through a lot of changes, by the way. She did not look like this. She did not have this diamond forehead little like marking she has. That's a special ability, which again I'll talk about that later
Mm.
on. She was originally a human actually. She was not part dragon. She was just a pure human. With I think she had like a brutality of like a really good strength. I had an idol phase where I was addicted to K-pop, and she was a K-pop idol. That was out of the way. That didn't last for too long. I think it lasted for a year. Then I was interested in dragons in general, and I absolutely love dragons and the
Mm.
anatomy of it. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll make Amber into a dragon. And this is where my very early world building came about. Actually, it wasn't called Dravonia. It was called Lunestria. It
Mm.
was composed of three regions. I was from Arabia, Ikrea, Azira. Those were the three original regions. Until I expanded to 9 regions, I think, from Dravonia. And it's absolutely crazy how I came about to this area, because world building is a huge
Mm.
process I have to do,
It
and I
is.
was
It
very
is.
new.
Yeah.
And I was very inspired by HK, who she does world building herself, and
Mm.
also more friends, Dark. They're a really great world builder too. This is where I also make alliances with other world builders, such as
Mm.
again HK. I made a alliance with as well. Kun as well from the chat. Also made a great world build called the Dreamscape. It's really
Ooh.
cool. They're not really. It's still in the works still, but I'm very impressed at what he's come up with. I've alliance with him as well very recently,
Mm.
actually. So it was very fun to plot with it, actually.
Yeah.
Um,
That's cool.
I
That's
have
cool.
yes alliances though. Let me check my server. I have my own. It's in beta. It's completely closed to close friends only. I'm sorry,
Mm.
but but right now, alliances I have quite a bit. I have one with Cat. I don't know if they're here, but I made with them called Planet Netheria. That's their world. I have one with Flare and another person named where they're the Realm de Wardway. That was a duo alliance. That was interesting.
Mm.
Another person named CB, I have them with Planizoria. That is a digital portal alliance. That is
Ooh.
that is people can there are rules, strict
Mm.
rules on how alliance works, and again, if I do eventually stream, I'll explain
Mm.
about my world and stuff.
Which you should.
Yep. And of course,
I'm still gonna keep pushing you to stream.
I will eventually, guys. One day, one day. These are portal alliances. Those are the ones that don't have a Discord server for it. Those who don't really have like a more of a deep into the world itself. Hi, Kat. Yes, I heard. Yes, I mentioned about your world. You do a wonderful job, by the way. You're keep up the great work. I'm encouraging people to do world building. It's very fun, but
Mm.
very intricate to think about it.
Yeah, it is.
And then I'm also talking about world Portal Masters, which those are the ones who developed a Discord server and developed a higher sense of knowing what their world is about. It's just the difference between it is just you do you have a Discord server? Okay, you're a Portal Master. Okay. Because they developed more into
Mm.
their world and knowing their setting and such. Those are the people I would like to congratulate. I mentioned about Dark, which is their planet name is Planet Zolt. That's a alliance that was actually the first alliance made for my world in canon lore. I have HK's world, Realm of Ova. That's also with my main goddess and hers. I think I don't know that might be that might be the second alliance I have to make in terms of canon lore. And of course, I've already mentioned Kuno's world, the Dreamscape Realm. That's also another Portal Master. So I already got 3 Portal Masters in my hand right now. Um, as of right now, alliances are only closed to those who I'm really close with. I apologize, but once I open up more towards my server and I think I'm ready to open my thing, that is when I'll open alliances
Mm.
to everyone. And all I require is, at the very least, you have some kind of world name. What kind of world is it? Is it a realm? Is it a planet, etc.? And do you have at least one deity or some kind of higher being other than that's not human? To be the representative of your world, who's in control of it is in terms of deity wise.
That's pretty
That's
cool.
really what That's what I require. It's very simple, actually. Um, and how the process goes is that once you gave me that information, I'm like, okay, I'm very interested about your world, like what you bring to the table. Um, as a result from the alliances, that also means legally your characters can go into my world and my characters can go into yours legally in terms of it calls portal hopping, and it can be an illegal and a legal thing. Totally not a reference to what we got on Earth called bypassing borders and such.
Mm.
Anyways, uh, once I approve of your thing, you also have to choose the goddesses that you will have to meet. I have to choose. You have to choose at least one goddess. Only one actually, because if you're only having one representative for your world, I will have to balance that out and bring out one. That way they can technically quote unquote meet up, because I don't require anyone to roleplay it out because that's not a requirement. But if you want to roleplay that with me, I absolutely do not mind. It's really cool to roleplay it out, see how they interact, and of course, in the end, they'll agree to the alliance, and it'll go through another process.
I wanted to show something real quick that I just got.
Oh, sure. Go ahead.
Screen sharing. Just I got some little art from HK.
Show it.
Yeah, I will show it. It should appear in the stream because of the delay. Yeah, it's very cute.
It'll take a few seconds.
Yeah, it's very cute. I loved it. Sorry, HK, I had to expose you like this, but it's very cute, and I just couldn't pass the opportunity. So,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
It still hasn't appeared yet, right?
Yeah, hasn't yet. There it is. Oh my god, yeah, no, she shared that to me too via DMs.
Yeah, it's so cute.
It's so cute.
Look at the little
It's our PNG. And
yeah.
then Cindy.
Cindy.
Baby.
It's so cute. I loved it. Thank you, HK.
This is the quality that we are having with our team members. They are wonderful artists. HK is a wonderful artist in terms of creature designs, and also she's really great in terms of drawing humans. Oh my god.
That is so
I'm not
cool.
really great in terms of word. I'm not really great in doing human anatomy yet. I'm still working on it. Anyways.
But yeah. I have one last question that I left for last because we're gonna be ending the stream soon.
Yeah, I realized the time.
Yeah,
Go
that's
ahead
fine.
with your last question.
Yeah, okay.
I'll probably ramble about mine. Like if I have a future stream, I'll talk about more about my world. So if you're interested, please keep in tune. I don't know where I will post it, but somewhere maybe within my Discord handle or Instagram, which I believe is called Amber Scarlit. It's just the same exact name I have. You could just check it out on Instagram. I'll probably have something posted there later. But continue on with your final question.
Okay. So as well, this whole stream, we were talking about Shattered Rain. We were talking about some of the future plans for my channel. We were talking about Amber as well, and who she is and what she does and everything. Which again, thank you, Amber, so much for coming for this stream.
Thank you. It's really an honor to be here. Honestly,
Yeah.
Thank you for taking your time for doing this.
So one of the things that I want to do for Shattered Rain, and something that I actually talked to Amber about this a while back, and that is the idea of sponsorship. So the next question is, how can fans help support Shattered Rain and your other projects? So a way for you to support it is through sponsorships. It's gonna be something that we're gonna be implementing on January next year. It's something that I want to do and I've been wanting to do for a while, and you'll get to support the series by donating money, and through, I don't know if it's gonna be Patreon or Coffee just yet. I'm still working on those little details, but you will be able to donate money and become a sponsorship of Shattered Rain. And basically, if you donate, like, let's say $15 or something like that, you'll get access to perks, and you'll get access to behind the scenes of things and all of that. And yeah, that's what. And the more money you donate, you'll get access to more perks and more stuff. It's an idea that I've had for a while, and this will help us support Shattered Rain, and will help us pay.
And our members, we're getting paid.
Yeah, this will help us pay the artists and the amazing members of Reality. because they're really doing a great job, and they're doing it for free, and I want to give back to them in some way or another.
That's really sweet,
So
Shimmer. Make
yeah.
sure to pay yourself, by the way. Give yourself the credits. Okay?
But yeah.
We're not. Yeah.
But yeah, if you want to help support Shattered Raid and you want to help support the reality in itself, then you can donate. I'm going to be releasing a video about that next year on January next year. It's going to be one of the first few videos I'll release, and it'll be, just how you can support the series. And actually, I'll mention this: if you donate, for example, more than $100, you will be able to be featured in the series itself as a background character. So
Oh, that is so cool.
if you donate like $100 or more, you will be able to see your character as a background character in Shattered Rain, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that's the highest perk that you'll be able to get.
Alright.
The rest will be, just smaller things, just access to more behind the scenes, maybe even access to the scripts a week before the episode releases. So so yeah, so once that video is released, the video, asking for sponsorship, you will be able to know all of the details and how you can donate and all of that. So because like I said, I want to give back to the reality members because they're doing such a great job. They're doing so great. So yeah, it'll be something that we're gonna be implementing next year. And yeah, that if you guys have any questions, feel free to do so. Amber, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say about that. After this stream, I got a feeling people are gonna go back to it. Do you mind if I just like place a comment and say like, hey, if you have any questions for me, you can just reply, and I'll reply to you as soon as I can.
Yeah.
So for those who missed the stream, I will still try to be answering questions as much as I can. You can you can ask me anything, like anything silly about my world. I will gladly to answer. Of course, any personal questions I will ignore. You will know if I don't reply, but I'll do my best to reply. And if you have any questions for Shimmer, you can always ask her through here or through Discord.
Yeah, I lied. I got one more final question for you, Amber.
What's the question?
Yeah. What has been your experience with this stream? Did you like it?
I had a blast. You heard me very anxious about the stream, and it was just like a big crowd in front of me, like, oh my god, what am I gonna say? What am I gonna do? You heard me like stammering a lot and stuttering, and the first few questions I did not know how to answer, but now I've like warmed up to this 2-hour call, which I know is a 2-hour stream. You've heard my voice being a lot more confident. I'm acting more like myself. And
yeah, you are.
I'm really glad I'm getting out of my shell. Again, really, thank you. If you're doing more streams and such, and if you need me to be in the stream, we need to make this PNG tuber me more useful. So if you want some more collaborative streams with me, I'm more than happy to join you.
That was actually gonna be the next question. Will you be down to join me in another stream?
Absolutely. I will be so glad to be doing more collaborative streams with you. Even though I'm not streaming on my end, if I do plan to stream, which eventually, you probably do more collaborative stuff, and I can like stream on my end, and you can stream on your end, and that'll be very, very happy.
So yeah, I'm glad you liked it.
Wonderful time.
I'm glad you liked it. I enjoyed it.
I hope we do more of these streams.
So do I. Yeah, it'll be fun. Also, I just I came up I got an idea which we talked about. I'll tell it to you later. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming. I was gonna say something else. Oh yeah. There's gonna be no stream next Saturday. The next stream will be on the 28th, and that will be the reality Christmas party. We're gonna be streaming in the reality server, Minecraft server, and we're gonna have a lot of pretty cool things in the server. I'm laughing excited because there's something me and HK have hidden that even you don't know, Amber.
What?
It's hilarious.
Okay, now you need to tell me.
No, you'll have to
write this in.
You'll have to wait until the test stream, until the
Fine.
But yeah, next Saturday no stream. The next stream will be Saturday 28th at same time, 5 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time. We're gonna be streaming in the reality server, a Minecraft server, and it's gonna be very, very fun. I'm also gonna take this opportunity to announce that the day before that stream, December 27th, will be the official release of Shadow Rain episode 3. Yes, guys, it's
Yay!
almost done. It is
We're
almost
we're very
done.
excited for
Yeah.
it.
It'll be a good episode. We're almost done with it. I'm gonna be sending the scenes for the animators this week. So yeah, it's almost done, and it'll be a very good episode. There's a lot of very cool
You
things
guys are
in
gonna
it.
enjoy it. Oh my god.
So yeah, uh, on Friday, December 27th, Shattered Rain episode 3 releases. It's called Vivid Calamity. It'll be around 4. No, wait, is it 4 minutes or 3 minutes?
I do not remember.
Let me check real quick. Um, wait a second. It's no wait that's not it. It's yeah, it's almost 4 minutes long. Yeah, episode
Wow.
episode 3 of Shadow Rain is almost 4 minutes long, so it's a long episode, longer than we've had. That's why it's been taking us so long.
Yep.
But yeah, that episode 3, Shattered Rain shorts will be released on December 27th. I don't know what time yet. I'm not sure, but hopefully around this time, 5, 6, 7 p.m. I don't know yet, but around this time it will be released on December 27th and December 27th, Friday. And then on Saturday, December 28th, we will have the Reality's Christmas party. So yeah, make sure to tune in for the premiere on Friday, 27th of December, and also the stream on Saturday, 28th. So
Okay.
yeah.
Also, just another thing. For those who are gonna answer questions, who are those who are gonna ask me questions or shimmer questions, I just realized because like when I do text and say like you can place your questions down in the comment section.
Mm-hmm.
Don't reply to mine because I just realized how unorganized YouTube can be, and I might just not. I may forget to reply to you. So put your own separate comment section, and Shimmer or I or both will answer will answer you as
Yeah,
soon
I'll
as you
keep an
can.
eye out.
Yeah, and I'll have my notifications on as always. That's just a little disclaimer. I'll place a like a timestamp in my comment. That way you guys can go look back onto how I want you guys to ask the questions to us. That way your question will not be missed.
But yeah,
But yes.
thank you guys.
Otherwise, we're done.
Yeah, we're done. We spent 2 hours and almost 2 hours and 30 minutes. I told Amber before this, oh, we're not gonna get past an hour and 30 minutes.
Because like I'm on a tight schedule right
Yeah,
now.
I was like, oh, we're
but
not we're not gonna
I
get
didn't
past an
expect
hour
that.
and 30 minutes, but we did. We spent 2 hours and 30 minutes.
It's okay. I had a blast.
Yes,
So,
it was. So
it's
yeah,
a great day.
again, December 27th, Shattered Rain episode 3, Vivid Calamity will be releasing, and December 28th, Christmas Party with Reality. So yeah, thank you guys so much for coming, and I hope you enjoyed the
Thank
stream.
you.
So